How I wish you could talk. I spent many nights rambling in your ear. Even though you're a glowing rock, I find peace listening to the critters move in the woods. If every human was a moon, maybe I'd be understood. Yo, blue moon, I wanna pour a tall glass of you to cleanse my soul of the trouble I've been and the damage I'm gonna do. Oh, blue moon, I wanna be just like you, so I can be lonely in the silence of space and observe this world of doom. Oh, blue moon. Red sun, you try to drain me of my vibe. I sweat my soul in Mother Nature's skin every second I step outside. And I gasp for air when the rays beam down. I look to you, but you blind me. But when you go down, the heat's not found, and I know my old friends behind me. Yo, blue moon, I wanna pour a tall glass of you to cleanse my soul of the trouble I've been and the damage I'm gonna do. Oh, blue moon, I wanna be just like you, so I can be lonely in the silence of space and observe this world of doom. Oh, blue moon, oh, blue moon, oh, blue moon, oh, blue moon, oh, blue moon. I got a lunar love, an obsession of the stars. If comets rain down on my one-horse town, I'll be sitting on the hood of my car. Oh, blue moon, I wanna pour a tall glass of you, cleanse my soul of the trouble I've been and the damage I'm gonna do. I wanna be just like you, so I can be lonely in the silence of space and observe this world of doom. Oh, blue moon, oh, blue moon, oh, blue moon, yo, blue moon.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God. One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Fuck Biden, bitch, you acting like a tyrant. All you do is keep on lying while Americans are dying. I am a Christian man, so I hope that God forgive me, but I gotta empty all this energy that's built up in me. Let me keep the blunt choke. Hell fucking no. Kiss my ass and walk up on the White House grass and tell you so. No, don't think I'm playing Biden, you should be ashamed, but you ain't, cause you a coward. What happened to say the name, huh? What happened to the USA, huh? What happened to sticking to what the fuck you say, huh? Cause you don't do that, you say shit then switch at you later. Not my president, bitch, you a dictator. Fuck Biden.
Biden, you a bitch. Biden, you a bitch. Everybody knows it and we're tired of your shit. Biden, you a bitch. Biden, you a bitch. Afghanistan, blood is on your hand, every drip. Biden, you a bitch. Biden, you a bitch. Even Harris said it, dog. You a fucking racist. Biden, you a bitch. Biden, you a bitch. Wouldn't give a shit if someone said they found you in a ditch. Biden, you a bitch.
Fuck Biden, like my homie Burns said. You try that pedophile shit around my city, bitch, you end up dead. And I don't wish that on no people, but I think that you evil as hell. I don't know how the hell people still believe you. When you started calling shots, you said you wouldn't mandate shots, but I guess you must have forgot because you out here taking jobs. But Hunter got a job, no, don't mind his laptop, and never mind he's smoking Parmesan, hoping it's crack rock. But then you got the nerve to threaten that your pace is running thin. Your feelings mutual, Joey, about a fucking government. You counting balance on the tables, telling us it wasn't rigged. That you like it on your knees, so much suck a dick, motherfucker.
Biden,
You a bitch.
Biden, you a bitch. Everybody knows it and we're tired of your shit. Biden, you a bitch. Biden, you a bitch. Afghanistan, blood is on your hand, every drip. Biden, you a bitch. Biden, you a bitch. Even Harris said it, dog. You a fucking racist. Biden, you a bitch. Biden, you a bitch. Wouldn't give a shit if someone said they found you in a ditch. Biden, you a bitch.
The Biden administration has become our domestic enemy.
I was made in the USA, land of the what, home of the what. It really don't feel like that these days. Y'all following sheep, I follow my gut. I will not comply with these mandates. Y'all do what they say, I do what I want. Better step up before it's too late. You know where to find me, I'm up in the front. What you turn on the news is useless. I feel like I'm about to lose it. I know the Biden that they clueless, but they know what the hell they doing. I'll never comply, I'll never comply. They gon' have to come and shoot me. I never comply, I'll tell them goodbye. Die fighting for the movement. Yeah. What if people would've listened? How you like the cost of living? How that inflation hitting? When you make all that money, then gotta go spend it. How you disagree with my last song? How you breathe with that mask on? BLM was for the propaganda. Why cancel culture ain't last long? It was all a distraction, just some manipulation through the media. Different channels, same narrative, same script they've been reading this evening. How the mandates been treating you? Still believe all that shit that they feeding you? We being ran like a communist country. What you expect? Just look at who's leading you. I make music for military-minded mother who ain't backing down. Why these crooked politicians caught in public only get confronted, not smacked around it? How the hell are y'all not in jail after all the evidence that's been found? When you're part of the plan and you push the agenda, I guess anything is allowed. I was made in the USA, land of the what, home of the what. It really don't feel like that these days. Y'all following sheep, I follow my gut. I will not comply with these mandates. Y'all do what they say, I do what I want. Better step up before it's too late. You know where to find me, I'm up in the front. What you turn on the news is useless. I feel like I'm about to lose it. I know the Biden that they clueless, but they know what the hell they doing. I'll never comply, I'll never comply. They gon' have to come and shoot me. I never comply, I'll tell them goodbye. Die fighting for the movement. I don't agree with this, I know you seeing this. I know what freedom is, I know what scheming is. This ain't America, look how they treating us. It's like the government really want people to Epstein was executed in a cell where the Maxwell case was muted. Your favorite celebrities you think are heavenly really ain't nothing but Lucifer's weaponry. And welcome to Hollywood, everything you never thought it was. You can have anything that you ever wanted if you sell your soul and you keep it anonymous. What they teaching y'all children in school? Obey what they say and follow the rules. Surrender your rights and it'll be cool. I will not comply, now what you gonna do? I don't really give a damn why I bend. Always something new, the people never win. Why they talking lockdown yet again? Who gon' really stand and fight until the end? Who really calling the shots and writing the words on Biden's little teleprompter? Telling him what he's telling us when he's messing up so they get him off. I was made in the USA, land of the what, home of the what. It really don't feel like that these days. Y'all following sheep, I follow my gut. I will not comply with these mandates. Y'all do what they say, I do what I want. Better step up before it's too late. You know where to find me, I'm up in the front. What you turn on the news is useless. I feel like I'm about to lose it. I know the Biden that they clueless, but they know what the hell they doing. I'll never comply, I'll never comply. They gon' have to come and shoot me. I never comply, I'll tell them goodbye. Die fighting for the movement.
Turn the quiet up, turn the noise down. Let this old world just spin around. I wanna feel it sway, wanna feel it sway, and put some feel good in my soul. Drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke. Want a little more right and a little less left. A little more right now, a little less what's next. Act like tomorrow's 10 years away, and just kick back and let the feeling flow. Drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke. Yeah. Set my sails for a new direction, but the wind got in my way. I changed my course, but my definition of change just ain't the same. I'm gonna sit around here, stay away from there. I'm gonna make pretend I just don't care. I could get up, go get her back, or maybe I'll just let her go. Drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke. Yeah. Yeah. Go get her back. Oh. Drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke. Drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke. Kick back, get the blues a spin, break out the wine, forget again. Dig down deep, find my stash, light it up, take me back. Kick back, give a blues a spin, break out the wine, forget again. Dig down deep, find my stash, light it up, memory crash. Oh no, I don't know, baby, might take all night, better maybe break out that old rock and roll. Drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke. Gonna drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke. Yeah.
Check. Hey, if you got one, light that bitch up, motherfucker. Yeah. This, that, ride around for no reason. Got the windows tab, cracked and I'm cheating. Yeah, yeah. This, that, rooftop with a speaker, blue dream and a swisher, full moon never clear. Yeah, yeah. This, that, ride around for no reason. Got the windows tab, cracked and I'm cheating. Yeah, yeah. This, that, rooftop with a speaker, blue dream and a swisher, full moon never clear. Yeah. This that Optimo, that Oldsmobile. This that pull up by myself, no security with me, no, not here. This that I don't take orders, I don't take shit. I've been drinking water and hitting that gym. 2021, I be going real big, so big they be like, how you carry that shit? Dog, I've been stressing, now the stress gone. Strutting in the game years long. Had a bunch of people try me, now them same lanes, yeah, they all gone. Drop a project and my team yawn. You fuck a duck, I'm with 10 swans. This a level that you hate, motherfuckers wish I was not on. Yeah, yeah, but we ain't worried about you. The cheese we on be blue, and you can't fit these shoes, yeah, yeah. We ain't worried about you. Chevy got a phantom roof, and the Southside got me too. This, that, riding around for no reason. Got the windows tab, cracked and I'm cheating. Yeah, yeah. This, that, rooftop with a speaker, blue dream and a swisher, full moon never clear. Yeah, yeah. This, that, riding around for no reason. Got the windows tab, cracked and I'm cheating. Yeah, yeah. This, that, shit, there's a cop on my bumper. This, that, 212s in a bullet box, got the slap sounding like thunder. This, that, aha, that fuck you. This middle finger when I pass dudes. That's a lifestyle that I attach to, and when the world ends, I'm still that dude. Mr. Backwoods, Mr. Tennessee, Mr. Ain't no telling what I'm finna be. Going down to Music City history, but telling mainstream to go suck a D. All this other comfort, baby, ain't for free. Especially when you rollin' real as me. It's 615 until the grits and green. I'm the farms, rivers, hills, and the creeks.
Yeah, yeah, but we ain't worried about you. The cheese, we all be blue. And you can't fit these shoes, yeah. Yeah, we ain't worried about you. Chevy got a phantom roof, and the Southside got me too. This, that, riding around for no reason. Got the windows tad, cracked and I'm cheapy. Yeah, yeah, this, that, rooftop with a speaker, blue dream and a switcher, full moon never clear. Yeah, yeah, this, that, riding around for no reason. Got the windows tad, cracked and I'm cheapy. Yeah, yeah, this, that, rooftop with a speaker, blue dream and a switcher, full moon never clear. Yeah.
East of Omaha, you can listen to the engine moaning out his one-note song. You can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do, and you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. See, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing star again. There I go, turn the page. Well, you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Most times you can't hear them talk, other times you can. All the same old cliches. Is that a woman or a man? And you always seem outnumbered. You don't dare make a stand. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing star again. There I go, turn the page. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try to give away as the sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening as you lie awake in bed, with the echoes from the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last cigarette remembering what she said. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing star again. There I go, there I go. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. There she stood in the doorway. Heard the mission bell. I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven and this could be hell. Then she lit up a candle and she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor. I thought I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. Ready a room at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it here. Her mind is Tiffany twisted. She got the Mercedes Benz. She got a lot of pretty, pretty boys she calls friends. How they dance in the courtyard, sweet summer sweat. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget. So I called up the captain, please bring me my wine. He said, we haven't had that spirit here since 1969. And still those voices are calling from far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night just to hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. They're living it up at the Hotel California. What a nice surprise, what a nice surprise. Bring your alibis. Mirrors on the ceiling, they pink champagne on ice. And she said, we are all just prisoners here of our own device. And in the master's chambers, they gathered for the feast. They stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door. I had to find the passage back to the place I was before. Relax, said the night man, we are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
Isn't there a song called like Game Over? Who sings that? I'm gonna have to look it up. Game Over.
Yeah, it's an old rap song if it's the same one.
Yeah, like Nuck by Nuck If You Buck. Who is that?
Yeah.
Shake It Like a Salt Shaker. Remember that song?
Yes.
I was just sitting here thinking about it. What is going on, everybody? Holy shit, Motorboat, you got like more subs than Bellevue almost.
Where's Alice? She done fell off again.
Let's send out an SOS. Alice. I need to
She was backstage the whole 30 minutes of the pre-show, and she falls off as soon as
We did a show, me and Alice, a lot earlier.
Yeah, I watched it.
We were talking about an email that I received. Early this morning, I woke up. I was like, you know how you always check your phone? The first thing you do when everybody wakes up, go to their phone. I know that's what I do. I don't even pay attention to exposing. Like, where's my phone? Just kidding. But no, I do go to my phone. And then I check my emails. Then I notice I got a weird email. I'm gonna pull it up. Let me pull it up. The hell is it at?
A little scrappy. My
Little
husband just looked it
scrappy.
up.
Dude, I used to bump that stuff back in the day when I had like
In
12s
Prime
and
Mob.
gel audios and extent amps and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, got you walking around like freaking Mike Tyson. That's how the song makes me feel.
All right. Let's see.
What's your 15 questions, Kathy? Holy cow. I don't know if I can answer all 15 of them. I can try.
Shake it like a salt shaker. All right. I shared it. You should have a share screen. So this is it this one? No, this one? No, this one. Anyway, I received well shit, I can jump in my email and show you too.
Yin Yang Twins sings the other one.
Soaking wet. She's something soaking wet. Shake it like a salt shaker.
My husband's playing in the background. That's what I keep muting.
Oh man, I gotta sign into this account. That sucks. I had to sign out of all my Gmail accounts when I was trying to create all these new channels, so it didn't like catch into me. Let's see. The fuck is it at? Activate your felony. Okay, here's this one. Let me share this. Okay, that's ready. Felony dating service. Yeah. At 4:39 p.m. Wednesday, April 19th. From felony dating service. Mailed by dating something notifications.
Hey, fellas don't have no problem dating. Everybody wants a bad boy. Come on now.
Well, I mean, if you want me to put it in your email name and your picture and start to pretend like it's you and you get some weird fucks.
No, he's saying like they don't need dating sites just for them, you know, like they don't have problems dating. Everybody wants a bad boy. They don't need they don't need dating sites specific for them. That just shows he's dumb or he wouldn't know about being a felon.
Yeah, so they go and use my email. Okay, see my email right there? They use my email. And then they went to two different sites. They went to this felony dating service site. Then they went to another site, like where, you know, it's like got some, you know, where gay lovers go and look for each other.
Isn't that identity theft, Beth? She would know.
Oh, absolutely. Because what they're doing, they steal your email. It's basically stealing your email and using it, your identity. How does that happen? Well, if I take your email and I start to go in and create profiles under your name, under your identity, and I start pretending I am you in these dating sites and then starting to, you know, backlink or give phone numbers or whatever, you know, this is a form of identity theft.
It is, absolutely, because I'm quite certain on most sites like that, you have to click like a bunch of boxes saying that you are saying that this is your information and that it's correct and all that. You know, you got to click all those boxes saying that you're not doing exactly what they did by putting your email. I can only imagine the name they used. Well, it looks Mikey Bottoms, real mature. That sounds like something Robbie would say. And
Yeah.
Beth says it's called identity theft.
Mikey Bottoms. This is something exactly what Robbie would say. So, but what's funny, when they did this, I don't think they are anticipating their IP address to be sent along with this.
Right.
So it says sign up request for this email received from IP address right here. So you can go, we can search in sidebar, defined, we can inspect, or just go to that IP.
Most people don't know what to do with IP addresses, though, and I don't think he anticipated that either. Because remember, they think you're just a dummy, that, you know, your intelligence is just cutting grass. That's all, you know. That's all.
Yeah,
That's
but
all you're capable of.
Robbie's supposed to be this technical genius on the computers. The idiot should know IP
Yeah, what a
addresses are like
dumbass. He didn't
fingerprints.
even use a VPN.
So
Wow.
we'll go to IP lookup, IP track, IP tracer. Put an IP tracer. This one we'll find. Oh, don't start thinking. Let me IP locator, IP address, geolocation. Okay, I need this one.
I just wonder, like, what was the hopes of what was the goal with doing that? Like, trying to get exposing Upset, or I mean, what was the intention on doing that? I as a grown adult, just trying to put myself in a place where, is that supposed to be like that's not even a good troll, like, just ignorant all the way around.
All right, see here, this is how it works. Here's mine. Shows Comcast cable, okay, with the proxy.
He's showing you right now, Eddie.
Salt Lake City, Utah. Okay, that shows you mine. So let's go paste their IP. So this IP pulls up to a latitude, got it right there, a longitude. It shows up as an ISP on Cloudflare. Cloudflare is the same network that's being used by Jim Terry TV website. San Jose, California. San Jose, California. The geolocation shows San Jose. Now, mine shows Salt Lake City. I'm about a good 35 minutes away from Salt Lake City. So this could be anywhere outside of San Jose, about an hour.
Right, but it's
still
the
go
same
deeper and
one
look into
that
it.
is.
Yeah.
It's registered to the website, right?
So what the website, when we were inspecting it with developer tools, it did show a Cloudflare hosting or IP or some weird shit. So you have Jip who sits there and says that Robbie is the one who's in charge of his website, doing all the uploading and all the other stuff. When I can't use Graham now because it's not him. Someone else did something where we traced that back and it showed.
Yeah, I remember it was that female.
California, around this area. So, yeah.
Oakland or something like that.
Was it Oakland?
Somewhere in California, the Bay Area.
This could be around the Bay Area, San Jose, San Francisco, what's the other ones out there? Sacramento area. So it's not hard to listen. I keep digging and digging.
I know where Robbie's at.
You can keep digging in. Now that you have an IP, you can keep digging and going and further and looking and looking. I wonder what this longitude latitude thing is. I'd have to go look all this up, this longitude, latitude. See, it's got an 8950, then an 886. So I bet you if you go straight to the geolocation, that's what it is. So if you find the
wasn't that the same area Graham Knott was too?
So if you, I'd have to do it mine to figure out which one it would be. See, so a lot of these longitude, latitudes are a little different. So I know this would take you to probably the location, the exact location, using these longitude, latitudes on this IP address to where this is coming from. So, but that's not as far as my problem. All I got to do is turn this in. So then you have someone using my identity. They're still in my identity. Mikey Bottoms.
Real mature and
Real
so
mature.
original.
And extremely dumb.
Something sounds like Robbie would say too. So
And that is a federal offense.
That's twice we trace back Robbie to San Jose, San Francisco, the Bay Area. The website pings to that area. This IP address pings to that area. The only buddy who I know that really lives out in that area is Stinky Inky or Robbie.
And Mr. X.
Well, when the FBI does it at their own trace, they'll know for sure.
Yeah, that's all I need to do is turn it over. That's all I need to do is turn it over.
Beth said this can fall under Homeland Security because of him doing it electronically. You're not, it's a whole different ballgame when you use electronic devices. In most states, it's illegal to use electronic devices for harassment across state lines.
That's exactly what you're doing. You're creating dating service accounts in my name, pretending to be me that could eventually cause
problems with your relationship,
or harm or
problems
anything.
with your career. I mean, it's all the way around. It's slander, defamation, and it's intended, if nothing else, to cause problems for your relationship, your personal life. So that's a big no-no.
And also, I was also throwing around the idea we can go to the mainstream media because Mark is a children's book writer and he promotes cyberbullying. Jim's a sport player.
Process server.
Yeah,
somebody stealing identity shouldn't be given, your legal court document information. Jesus Christ, that's a conflict of interest.
Yeah, well, that's that too. With Robbie, and Repo Guy would understand this too. With Robbie being, the little side hustle he's doing about being a little process server, and then doing this too. It's going to be interesting what happens tomorrow. So if you don't know, that's what's happening tomorrow. Gonna go live all day. Gonna stop at the FBI's office, meet with a field agent, turning over all of this, figure out, getting information from that person as far as their email, their contact information to provide to you. If you've had problems with Jim or anybody who's been doing this for this amount of time, you'll be able to submit your own witness statement, your own proof, your own clippings. Next is go to an attorney and figure out what we need to do civilly or how we can move forward to start an action or some kind of
like a class action suit,
something where we go, something where we start civilly and then try to bring a stop to all this. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. If you've contributed as far as a donation or support, you want to support what we do and support this live stream, what we do tomorrow. It is not a paid ticket. It is not a something I'm selling. It's just you're showing your love and support, and you're contributing to the cause to try to remedy all of this in a legal fashion rather than making threats about fly over here so we can fight and meet this person so you can fight. And that's just crazy nonsense. I would just rather just do it legally.
And then
that happens tomorrow.
And then don't forget about Saturday. I'm going to send a private link out. I'll probably give it to Haley to distribute because she's got most of your guys' emails for my son's party, so you can all be there when he blows his candles out.
Yeah,
that's an awesome idea.
And sing one big happy birthday.
Yeah, absolutely. Me and my little one will definitely be there to sing him happy birthday. That's an awesome idea. Never would have thought of that.
Yeah, and I'm going to make it private so I don't have to worry about perverts.
So I'm gonna put a banner up with Salty's Cash App and Alice. How did you say you wanted to go about it? Email?
Well, yeah, because I'm not going to post the link for it. I'm just going to make it private to watch too, just for the safety of any of the other kids that are present.
You have StreamYard. Oh, you can use your webinar, so you can make it really private, and only people that you send that key link to have to register, and then you give them permission to enter. That's about as private as I got, other than a private stream.
Yeah, I got you, Eddie.
Yeah, I just don't want like Jim Terry or his goons sitting there trying to expose my kid when I'm just trying. He really likes everybody, and he's like our little quiet mascot. Ah, shit, cousin.
Well, if Jim went that far to exploit your child, then as a minor, then
are you kidding me, Mike?
You got some serious. Oh, he already has.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what was the difference with your son?
Exactly.
It's just because he's of age now doesn't mean anything. That was none of his business to inject himself into that situation.
I don't even know. I listened to that and thought that was all like silly and a joke, and they went to my Facebook.
I thought
and
the person on the phone sounded a lot like just Mike, but hey, what do I know?
I was like, oh, here's another fucking bullshit phone call.
Well, you know how I even make him wear a mask when he comes on to say hi.
They went to my Facebook, stole a photo of my son, and then said, oh, got a phone call. Ooh. They're trying so hard. That's so funny. They're starting to use your family now to try to take jabs or whatever. I mean, ooh, what's next? There can't be a next after tomorrow. And if there is, then you're really in trouble. Or are you already in trouble? I don't know. Find out tomorrow.
Yep. And see, and I was just trying to make it to where he couldn't mess around, and this way, I mean, Michael considers you guys my friends that live in the phone. And he asked me if the phone people were going to be there.
The phone people, loud and clear. Be like, yo, the phone people are coming and sing happy birthday to you. Can we all pitch in and like buy a little present?
I don't think that's up to you, but yeah, she did already. And he does get to pick out his own present with that money. I still have it. He gets to pick it out tomorrow. I'll let you know what he gets.
Yes. And listen, I mean, unless he really, really wants it, no siren head shit. That shit scares me.
You can't get that in the store. He has to order that online, and I'm not going to order him. But yeah, he loves Siren Head and Rainbow Friends and Poppy Playtime.
Yeah, go look that up and see. It'll give you. Listen.
That's because you're a pussy.
Oh, she's in right. She said, because you're a pussy. Fuck off. My husband said it's not scary. It's just.
I had to hurry up and mute because I was in traffic for a second.
Yeah, your true color's coming out. Get the fuck out of the fucking way.
I got everybody written down who gets a key. I'll send those out. Everyone will get it. Don't worry. Just like last time. But now that I'm in the city and around better service, everything should come in clear. No, William, I don't take PayPal.
Yeah, but I don't mind if there are people that don't have Cash App and have PayPal, I can send it to, I think it was IYQ2 and Lady Luck last time. If you send it to me PayPal, I will Cash App it to Mike with your name, your YouTube name or whatever, so that he knows to put you on the list. I don't mind doing that. If one of them is here, if y'all will post my PayPal link, IYQ2 or Lady Luck, that would be awesome. If not, I can do it. It's just going to take me a minute.
And I think we can host it through here. That way there's a copy, because last time we weren't able to get a copy off webinar.
No, so I wonder if
How it could work is you could set up a private stream.
yeah, and just go to where you are unlisted, right? When it's just
You
only by link.
Yeah, you unlist it, and then you would have then you have a stream key, and then you could you give me that key, and then I would send it off to people. Or
Would you have to register like last time the same way or no?
so what StreamYard do you have? What package?
I think just the basic one. Maybe 20. It's like $28.
I have the one where you can do the webinar, which is like 50.
We have the business professional. Her and I just have the basic package.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys like the webinar idea, or would you want it to where you could have a backup copy of tomorrow?
If anything, you would want a backup copy for sure.
That's the problem with webinar. It doesn't allow you to like cross link to another channel.
Right. Well, if it's
we could always screen record too and do it that way.
Yeah, I was going to say, with it being 24 hours, that's the only reason why I didn't screen record it, is because I don't have anything that could have ran that type of storage. But if it's only like a few hours long, like I can just screen record it and back it up that way through Google Drive.
Oh, it'll be longer than a couple hours. It'll be 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll probably be about a 5-hour day, 6-hour day.
Oh yeah, because I can do up to 12 on my laptop, and then I can have it on my laptop and just record it that way.
Okay, because I was going to say I'd record the first half or the second half, and you record the first or second half if that's the problem. But yeah, if you got the space, then
too. I mean, either way.
I mean, if you got the space, that way we don't have to splice them together.
Can you imagine a grown-ass adult trying to create dating sites in your name and using your email and pretending to be you? That's really scary. I wonder what the effect could happen of that and how far that could go. What if someone, you carried along a conversation and you give out my address as a place of meeting? That could be really scary when a knock comes at the door from some weird fuck that's trying to come over. And can you imagine if this happened to multiple people and multiple people come to your house, all because of some weird fuck that has some weird infatuation for you that they have to literally go out of their way and spend so much time fabricating these dating places, these dating sites, pretending to be you to accomplish what end goal? What is the end goal that you would accomplish out of that? A temporary satisfaction, like a moment, a ha-ha, laugh, joke. Yeah, that was funny. All that is all temporary moments. Like last night, it's a big show. There's gonna be salty sun. Ooh. You had a moment. So now what? What's the next one? Like it just fades away. There's nothing damaging. That's why we've always kept repeating over and over, anything you do that's not going to work. We're not going anywhere. You need to leave YouTube. If you don't leave YouTube by 9 o'clock, who the fuck are you to tell me I need to leave YouTube? Once we start Rumble, and depending on what happens tomorrow, legally, and what happens after we meet with this attorney, which you'll see, all I want to do is do a full Rumble episode on him for about a month, about everything, who he is and what he does and how it's been, like a documentary on Jimmy. But then I have to talk to people tomorrow, like an attorney in this FBI field agent.
Lady, like, will you post it, please? Because I'm on the phone, so I can do it. It's just going to take me a second to get it because I don't even know what it is, to be honest. I'm so used to using the QR code.
So I got to talk to this field agent to find out what oversteps boundaries. All the questions I'm going to ask tomorrow of cyberbullying, of harassment, what oversteps boundaries, how could you get in trouble? What could be the charges? Is it illegal to develop a website? You know, it's got Jim Terry's name all over it. It doesn't matter if he has somebody else doing all the work and the uploading. He's an accomplice. He's an accessory.
Yep.
He holds live
Guilty
streams
by
about it.
association.
Every one of them on that panel. Yesterday, when he called everybody up on that panel, Betty Howard, Miss T, you get up here right now. Gay Robbie, everybody get up here and listen to your master. I can't believe how these guys just, yes, master. And then it was full-blown harassment and attack on me, wearing a shirt holding the shirt up saying salty, referring to, we all know who's me. So it is publicly because it's not under a private stream key. So he's on a YouTube channel publicly harassing. And it's not just satire. It's literally harassing by saying, I got a hold of your family and your son and your child and
don't forget reporting it to any of your future employers and
right, all this shit and posting pictures. And it's not just me. It's not just me. It's
and don't you have to tell them that information also? And most applications they do ask if you've ever been convicted of any felonies. So What is he accomplishing there?
I don't know what he's accomplishing. He's not accomplishing anything. First of all, I'll tell you where he's fucked up. When you call a company and you pretend to be a PI investigating who, me? Because I work there, and then you go into a full-blown attack of do you know Salty's a felon and blah 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 blah. He totally went in
that's a misuse of power because you're in a different state. He had to have been hired by a lawyer to go after you in another state.
He's using the PI shit as a leverage, as a way to
exactly.
get in.
He can only do it in another state if he has a lawyer.
So he's manipulating and abusing that whole PI thing. That's why I kept telling everybody it's a fraud, it's a con. All he's doing is just he paid $25 to say he could do that. He paid $25 to say, well, I'm a PI. You can look me up in Mississippi. Okay. But if they really started to look Jim Terry up and we start keywording his shit, so Google bots starts putting it on the front page, they're going to see nothing but a fraud and a con artist. Now that's what he wants gone. Okay. He's tired of, his shit being out there and his reports being out there and who he really is out there. And they just want to sell children's books and touch bums and
sell children's book, but promote one of the biggest taboos, cyberbullying. That is so awesome.
And promote others to harass people and make everyone else do his dirty work because he's too chicken to do it himself. Now, he made a public statement the other day saying, if you guys send me this amount of money, I will go out and visit Salty. I will go out there and visit Salty if you send me this amount of money.
Isn't that almost like hiring a hitman?
Pretty much. Now, if I tell you guys, Alice, I will send you $1,000 to go out there and stalk Beth Hammond. That's some terroristic shit, don't you think? Like,
well, I know she likes to be spied on at 2 a.m, huh, Beth? Just kidding.
But you don't do that.
Of course not.
But then I can't sit here, well, you guys give me lots of money and I'll go stalk Alice. I'll personally go stalk Alice. You guys send me lots of money and I will go personally stalk Alice. You're going to think I'm a fucking whack job. I've never asked anybody to stalk anybody. If you've ever heard me saying I'm going to fucking go out there and stalk anybody. If anything, going out to Michigan, it's to serve Jimmy. But I heard Jimmy fled. He's out of there. Or Jimmy's on the run, whatever. Jimmy on the run. All I heard today on his live stream was
And that Cash App for mine is in my chat,
little booty,
and it's up on screen. Whoever was
little,
asking that.
little early morning booty bump.
Did you say a fucking booty bump? Jesus Christ. Mike, I just got a cash or PayPal for William to get a key. I'm about to cash app it to you right now.
Everybody, also, if I don't have your email, like William, email me, please, so you can get this stream link.
Yes, because we all need to be there tomorrow to show our support and to watch big things happen. That's for sure.
Well, your support is helping us because God knows how much these attorneys cost per hour or what it's going to cost to get the process rolling. None of this is free. So the love and support that you are helping in being there tomorrow during this live turnarounds and helps get the advice of this attorney, and then what we need to do civilly, class action, anything. Or the first thing to do is start the process and just go there and figure it all out. Well, I'll ask him. I know I won't be able to record inside the FBI office or live stream in there. I'm sure that's all gonna be private. And then talking with the attorney, I'll see if we can position the phone to where we can just like look at our hands or something. But you're still there for the talk, and we got all the information and whatnot, or if that's even allowed. But we'll still do our best, and it's just all gonna happen tomorrow.
It should be allowed because it's your case. You're the one doing it, so they as long as you don't show their face, if they don't want it shown, then it should be allowed.
Like a consultation.
Yeah.
And then putting it on a retainer. I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Got to do it tomorrow. Because I'm running out of time with getting back to work, and I'm getting bored and tired of this stuff, and we need to figure out a way to stop it. And the only way to do it is just do it legally and just go to the authorities and the attorneys and see what they say. That's it. And then start going back into our true crime stuff and get back on track where we left off again and again and again and again. Because that's what I like to do. I miss deep diving. I think the distractions were enough to try to get us and steer us away from certain stuff, but still can't figure out why Aiden pulled over to the side and that whole rancher guy. Just can't get it out of my head. And the news on Brenner. So a lot to get back to.
Yeah, not to mention that whole vibe at the Motel 6 is like I think about that so many times a day. Like she was prepared for you.
Well, and also we analyzed, you guys, that check-in paper.
Yeah, that was bogus. I even went to Motel 6 online and reserved a room just for shits and giggles and to see that was a reservation for online. That was not an online check-in. It should have had a copy of his ID. It should have had his signature and his make and model of his vehicle. It was a
reservation.
Right.
And you would have cash
that
on
she
there
just
and how
cooked up
much.
right there while you were standing there and printed out.
Yep. And it almost confirms why someone earlier says, no, that person never stayed here.
Right.
Mhm.
And yeah,
They screwed up when they tried showing that wrong person first. That's for sure.
Which they showed Ty, which that dumbass. I got the information.
Well, yeah, but that other person, she showed us his his check-in information, whoever it was. It started with the A, but it wasn't Aiden. And that should breach policy. She shouldn't have told you anything. She should have gave you the same response that the one in Reno gave you. Pretty much go to the police department and we'll give
they
them
need a
it, but we
warrant, and
can't
then
give
they'll
you
give
any
them that info.
information. Right. They're not supposed to give you that information.
Oh no, she
They couldn't even give it to
handed that
Amy.
over like it was
like it was
scripted.
nothing. Right.
And then we went over it and analyzed it. We're like, wait a minute, this is a reservation. This is like someone who, made a reservation to make it look like they stayed there. But there was no paperwork when she printed that off. There was no another alternative file. There was nothing. That's what pulled up when she typed it. I was sitting there, right there, filming. What she gave the permission to film. Reservation. That's it. That explains why no CCTV.
Red Horse, thank you so much, by the way.
All right, so what's the TLC comment? Let's see. There's a lady on YouTube trying to get law passed that government will be helping with attorney for these type cases. There's a lady on YouTube trying to get law passed that the government will be helping with attorney for these type. What type of cases, TLC? Hey, Repo, Sniffles would be a good YouTube handle name. Sniffles. You guys seen Sniffles? Sniffles. You guys have seen Sniffles? Kind of like
I think.
Sounds like a friend for Marshall. Sniffles. I'll get a hold of Queen Bee and ask her name. Let's see. Sniffles. Hey, what's that girl's name that is trying to change law to get something passed to make awareness to these cases that will be against like the law for harassment, cyberbullying, I guess? Do you know her name?
Cash Gernon's family thing? Is that what you're talking about?
I think so. Or doxing.
Yeah, that's what it's for. It's Cash Gernon. Yeah, they passed it. They just passed the law. They just passed it into the. Oh fuck! I'll have to send you the link. I'll send you the link to it. You can read up on it.
Yeah, because we're live right now, and so you're actually live to everybody. And they said that you would know the information.
Yeah, because I'm live right now too, so that's why I can't be on here too long. So.
Oh shit! Okay.
I'll send you the link. No, it's all good. Happy 420 though, man.
No doubt. Thank you.
I'm gonna jump off here, but I'll shoot you the link right now, and then you guys can go over it.
For sure. Appreciate you.
All right, man.
Thanks.
I'll holler at you.
Thanks, Queen.
Later.
Well, I guess that's what it is. It did pass, huh? Interesting. You guys have any link to this this law that Queen Bee was talking about? That would be huge if something just passed. I mean, I'm guilty of saying people. I'm guilty of saying people's names. To be honest, I think everybody has doxed someone. But there's been boundaries where people have taken it way further. I'm not exempt. I've been just as guilty in this war. My hands are not clean. All right, Kathy, don't yell at me. Hotspot, send me the link. Hotspot be texting me. Send me the link from Queen Bee. And yes. Hotspot. I don't have a link from Queen Bee. That she didn't. Oh, wait. Oh, I know what you're talking about. What she just said on the phone. Okay. I'm waiting for it. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, Puff Muffin is coming. Oh, snap. Where is Puff Muffin?
That's that little bush boy. He hides in the bushes.
Yeah, Puff Muffin behind the bushes because he wanted a key.
You're busted.
He was laying low.
Yeah, he was like at 5 hours into the stream last night. He popped up and I was like, "Where the hell you been?" He was like, "I've been here, just been watching." I was like, "Oh, let me find out, you little peeping Tom hiding in the bushes."
I'll get you a hotspot as soon as she sends that to me.
Me?
Hotspot.
The link. I was like, "Wait, are you waiting on me?"
No.
Me. Yeah,
she's live. She's live right now, so it'll probably take a minute.
What is it Ranger puts on it? A ranch on his rashes. Ranchy rash.
Ranch on a rash?
That's what Ranger said.
Oh, hell no. That'd smell like you want to eat it.
You want to eat his rashy ass? From being in the bushes, he caught a rash.
So he puts, so can you imagine getting a rash on your ass and you got to put ranch? I mean, what are you carrying? Who would be carrying some ranch around? You got some ranch?
I would say that's where the rash originated. Ew. I hope he was joking. And didn't really put it on there, but hey, I'm not judging if he does. Yes, I am. Uncle Dickhead, don't do it.
Don't do it. Ranch ass.
Now it's gonna be Uncle Ranch ass. I heard speaking of Uncle, I heard that GS Vlog went up on somebody's panel and showed his,
What?
Unless that was just a rumor I heard. I think it was
rash
Marissa.
ass?
No, his
thing that like
his
swings.
Tingy ting, yeah.
I can't get the visual out of my head now.
Yeah, I wasn't there, but I heard somebody talking about it in another chat. I think it was Marissa's channel, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, gross. She shows her nipples and he shows his ding-a-link.
I could just tell, like, that's what he was building up to do when he would do that weird shit, like, fucking... Listen, I don't feel not the slightest bit bad for cussing him out. If he had one more time to shush me, and he would have lost his fucking finger.
What are you doing, the shush song?
Yes! Like, what the... First of all...
Just came out of the house and shh, shh, shh. I saw you driving down the street. Shh, 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 shh.
Yeah, and he got all weird whenever Ranger was on my panel one night, and he was like saying weird shit, and then I wanted to see the rooms in his house, and I was like, I was being funny at first, so I thought, but I was like, let me see where you keep him tied up to the bed, like let me see. His face got really weird, and he was like, I live alone, and his English just all of a sudden got suddenly a lot clearer and legible, and then there was like kids' toys on the floor. It was weird. The whole vibe was weird, but I heard kids in the background. Like, so if he lived alone, like, why was there kids? You could hear kids playing. Weird. Yeah. And he got super weird when I was like, let me see where you tie the people up to the bed, where you hold them at for the next checkpoint. And his eyes got super big and he was like, Then all of a sudden he couldn't understand English. And he kept putting the microphone in his mouth like a weirdo and blowing like. Ugh.
Ew. Mike Oscar's getting crazy out there.
Kathy Waters wants to know if you got her cash out.
Yes, Kathy.
Racing Stars, I was talking about GS Vlog.
What is this?
No, the Oracle.
Oh, I bet my son wants this. Hold on.
Yeah, he was definitely weird. That was an understatement. He kept saying, like, wanted me to repeat after him. And then he was shushing Ranger and was, that's where Uncle came from. Like, that's what kind of made me think of it, because he called him nephew or something like that. He said that's why Lincoln blocked him, because he called him nephew. But then he called Ranger uncle. So I've called him uncle ever since. But then because he picked on me in his chat, he's a dickhead. So Uncle Dickhead. and he demands that you call him that. Right, Alice? Well, way to awkwardly leave a bitch hanging. I cracked myself up. Oh, yeah, and this is for whoever. You're so irrelevant, I didn't even read your screen name. But I had seen your comment, and I responded about how it ruins your day to hear me laugh. So I really appreciate that information, because now that I know it ruins your day, I'm going to laugh so much more. Bitches. It's mad because I don't take none of y'all seriously. Not a single one of you, including Jim. Like, you crack me the fuck up. Because you take yourself so fucking seriously. It's fucking YouTube. Woo, good. Calm down. Damn, that should have ruined your day and night, at least for the next 3 days. You want me to do some more? Oh, I'm a crack a rip. Ow. Good night, Mini-Me. Thanks for stopping by.
Good night, Mini-Me. Well, this is going to be fun. Yeah. Tomorrow, 10 o'clock my time is when I'm heading out, which is about 13 hours from right now. Expect a long live stream. Maybe with some detours. Got to go out to Salt Lake anyway. Take you out Salt Lake, huh?
I've always wanted to go. I've never been.
Dude, I'll take you right down to like.
I want to see what you're talking about, like where the ding. I want to see all these.
I could take you to the places where we've, let's see, where are some cool places to take? Ted Bundy? Ted Bundy's location. There's another guy that like murdered his wife, threw in like the garbage can or some shit. There's all kinds of places. When it warms up, I'm gonna head out to Vadis area and do the whole Skinwalker thing.
I want to see all these like freaking $1 million churches that you're talking about. Like, I want to see.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm down to do all kinds of tours.
I want to see what it's like to be LDS, because I don't know. I googled it. There's not even one in Florida. Like, and if so, they're not on Google.
I'll do that. I'll do a whole tour on Saturday. And if you got a key, if you are supporting our work, I call our work because we're trying to do this for all of us. Saturday, everybody get a free key. and I'll just go do a whole tour of everything. We'll put together something. We'll go here, we'll go there, and we'll do it all live. I think that would be cool. And
Exposing
I'll do
says
the
I'm
whole
not
thing.
missing much.
Well, no, she's always a part of the action.
Yeah, she's saying you're not missing much by not having LDS in the community, I guess. I feel left out, damn it. I want to dislike them all on my own because they have funny doors hanging processes. I don't know. I've never even seen a church. I never drove by one because
I'll walk the streets of Salt Lake. We'll start downtown. We'll go down to, where the homeless shelter is.
like the Beehive. I want to see that stuff. Like where that's at.
Yeah, that will be fun. I'll take you everywhere. I'll take you to Gravity Hill.
Ah.
You gotta wait and see. Saturday. Let's do that Saturday. That would be fun, huh?
I'll Google it.
So if you're supporting tomorrow and what we're doing, you also get a free key for Saturday's live. If you're around and you want to be a part of that.
What? Bonus.
It's a bonus.
Bonus.
What up, PZ? Oh, you little witch. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm over here talking to myself while awkwardly waiting for Mike to come back, and now she falls off. See? She's gonna say I pushed her, and I didn't. You can see my hands right here. Oh, no, you can't. I didn't push her, though.
Around you will. Around. Oh, there she is.
Sure, push me off stage, Kaylee.
See? I told you.
I wonder where some else cool places to go. We could go to like where they drilled into the mountain, and that's where they hide all their paperwork or files or something. I know Crazy Brad's guy know what I'm talking about. Somewhere in Cottonwood Canyon. I wonder if you could drive by the NSA building live and be like, that's the NSA building. The NSA building is only like 15 minutes from here, from my house. I could take you on a tour to Kennecott, the biggest copper mine in the world. So they say. Biggest open pit. One of the second or third biggest pit in the world. There are so many cool places to go to out here. We could like literally try to find like the underground tunnels where like the lizard people live. Yeah, that would be fun.
You're not fucking funny.
Dude, I wouldn't think it'd be funny. I wouldn't even go in there. I love to look for scary shit like that, but that would make my knees buckle. I wouldn't even fuck around. Because when I think of lizard people, I think of like, like the lizards with the tongue coming out, and then they want to grab you and eat you. I heard that's what they do though. What's up, buddy?
I was just trying to create a GTA plate for my car.
Yeah?
Guess what it said?
What?
Please load into the GTA Online section before placing order. So I'll just have to do it tomorrow. So if you get another message for a code, just text me or something.
Okay, buddy.
He just hustled the shit out of you.
All right, love you.
Love you, Dad.
Bye.
Bye.
He just hustled the shit out of you.
Dude, he just like, okay, I was just
past that 18 and up.
I was loading into GTA and getting a license plate.
Oh, Lord. Thanks, Dad.
This kid.
Just ignore the code. Just don't worry.
Ignore the code. I'll have to do it tomorrow when I get there. He's a good boy.
Crazy Brett said you should go down Alpine Slide. Whatever that
Park
is.
City. Do a tour of Park City. You guys been to Park City when I was snowing, just that little part, but you never, I could do a
Oh
tour.
yeah, that would be cool to see how different it looks when it's not snowing.
Do a tour inside Park City, where the the old
Probably
town
wouldn't
was.
even recognize it. I would imagine with all the snow melting, it probably doesn't even look remotely the same. Because that was a lot of snow when you were doing that.
If you want to see how much snow we got, Heavy D did a video of going to his cabin just recently. 30 feet of snow.
I don't watch him. He made me mad. Did in videos and shit. It's not. I lost a lot of respect for him.
He is a creator. That's how he makes his income. But
yeah, but don't edit shit to change the narrative.
Oh yes, I know what you're talking about. That was insane. There was a lot of editing done to that.
Yeah, why? I want to make that make sense. Like Mr. Sparks.
I wish I could pull up that video somehow that we did with the webinar. It's weird how it don't save. But I remember seeing that car drive by me. That was at the farm.
It was. I remember that too. It was literally right after you pulled out of the post office and LOL, threatened Louisa.
Yeah, no threats were made.
Those are bad for you. Literally, word for word, that's all he said to her, and rolled the window back up and pulled out.
No, Karen, it's not melted yet.
It's not what?
Yeah, cigarettes are bad for you. That's what I said to her.
Yes.
I said that to Jack Lady today too when I was having a phone call with her.
Exactly. I mean, that's a true statement. That it really, there could have been worse things said. I mean, she was actively smoking a cigarette.
She turned that into Salty was harassing me.
I seen her in Warlike Rats chat saying that you didn't say anything to her like that. So obviously that either Ty or Jim are the ones that twisted and manipulated into the harassing and threatening her life, which doesn't surprise me. I mean, they've been doing it for months.
That's what they do.
They're the king
That
of
is exactly what they do.
Twisting narratives and manipulating shit, exaggerating shit.
Thank you, American Honey. We appreciate you too. Yeah, I'm excited to just get back into deep dive in these cases. I mean, when we started to look into Kylie Rodney and the whole, I started to get excited about that. And then I knew I started to get excited and still love doing what we were doing. I wasn't like, forget it. Man, when we started looking into that and how none of that shit made sense, I knew that I still had a little bit of spark in me to keep going. Let me just do it together as a team. This is cool right here. I like it right here, even if we have Rumble or whatever.
Yeah, because I don't know what the hell. I mean, unless you can make this make sense, how is it that every video, every live stream that I've done in apparently the last 10 days, it goes against community guidelines, so they take it down. But yet Alice is linked from my StreamYard, literally streaming the exact same content, but it's all still up on her channel. That makes no sense.
No, and that's part of the reason why I go into Rumble too, because it's not as the TOS ain't as strict.
Yeah, but how can they say that's not targeted if literally it's the exact same content minute for minute, and it doesn't break community guidelines on her channel, but it does on mine, but it's not targeted? Okay, sure.
No, it could be targeted, just like when we were targeted for the butt crack.
My live stream last night got taken down midstream. Why Shack Lady was still up there? That's why it. And when I got an email literally saying 8 of them in a row, saying the 8, including the one last night, boom, 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 literally all within a 2-minute period, I got emails from YouTube, whatever, the automated system saying that my videos, it wasn't a strike, but they removed the video. But if I wanted to not have the videos removed, then I would have to take the strike and be whatever, it would be a warning. But I just
did we talk about any
Rumble, so
did we talk about any conspiracy stuff?
No, I mean but this is the same shit that's still up on Alice's channel right now.
Weird, because it's all on Facebook too.
Right, and I have it linked to Rumble as well, and it's up on Rumble.
Ever
So
since YouTube did this update on their TOS, dude, I feel like have you seen a lot of channels just start to crumble or disappear? Or
I think it's because the Kylie Rodney shit. That's why I brought it up, because apparently they're like
they're like they're
they're trying to
erasing
silence
people's
Upchurch about it
work.
too.
They're
Mhm.
erasing people's work, and
Yeah,
they're just completely removing the channel.
yeah, and I heard Upchurch is getting sued, like, for talking about it by her parents.
So can you imagine having all these creators doing all this deep diving and figuring out things in these hours and hours and hours and hours of invested time,
Yeah,
and then
because
YouTube just comes and says,
nope.
Nope.
Yeah,
Man, that's
and don't even
dirty.
give you why. They just give you this vague ass community guidelines. Like, good luck finding which one, because to them it's like, oh, you should have read through it like with a fine tooth comb before you started being a creator. But it's crazy because I don't mind it. It's just if you're saying that's what the rules is, how come they don't apply to everybody? That's the only problem I have. Like, it feels targeted, and it feels like some people they're willing to overlook it for, and other people they're not, and that's not. To me, that's not fair. What makes you get you on the list to be overlooked? Like, what do you have to contribute? Because it's definitely not bringing anything good and productive to the platform, because everyone that's overlooked is hateful, and all they do is use the platform to terrorize people. So I'm trying to make it make sense, and I can't, because harmful conspiracies. I mean, what about the fact that this shit's literally harmful to people in real life? Like, as far as he's concerned, he's telling everybody that he got you fired. How is that? Why would that be encouraged to be done on a platform that's supposed to be safe? But yet, we're us talking about real things that are happening by real people, like the freaking what gate. That's harmful. I don't understand it. Is it harmful because it makes the people in charge look bad? I mean, I don't understand what makes that harmful, because it's harmful to people to open their eyes and not be naive and believe in everything that people of power say. Like, that's the only thing that can make it harmful to me, unless they literally mean it's harmful to their existence. But it's not a one size fits all type deal. It's like, okay, this rule applies to you, this one we're gonna, it's not a everybody has to obey by the same rules. Or if that was the case, how the hell is other channels that are up that are only based off of harassing people? Like, they don't do anything good. They're not doing anything for YouTube as far as like bringing it, they're not part of any community or anything that does like true crime or solving crime. If anything, they hurt cases because of the way they get up there and talk about the people involved, the parents, the missing person's friends. That makes people discouraged from wanting to get involved with missing persons cases, because oh god, I don't want to listen to him. So I don't get it. It can't be super
times
chats.
where when we looked into missing people, sometimes you gotta look into friends, family.
Right.
These
but
are boundaries that you don't want to step.
Way.
These are boundaries that you don't want to step over as a creator.
Right.
And they're fine line boundaries. But if you want to deep dive and look into this, you have to look at every single angle, because any angle that you leave out could be the angle that could be.
And any investigator tell you have to start from the inside out. That's just textbook investigating. The
just
closest
like we started dating,
and work your way out. But you have to rule people out before you can move on. You can't just say, oh, well, this person has that relationship, we can't look into them. That would make us ignorant as investigators if we were truly trying to get to the bottom of the truth of what really happened. You have to rule them out by investigating them and looking into them, because everybody is a suspect, especially the closest person to it. I mean, come on, watch some episode of CSI, or what's the other one? Criminal Minds. And I mean, you'll learn that just watching that. Private investigator school should have taught that too, but hey, you can tell who really went and who didn't.
Yeah, you're considered right now like media, independent journalist, broadcasting, podcaster, all in the same bubble. You don't even really need to be pretending you're a PI when you actually want to call someone and get a story. But if we need to start pretending we're PIs, would it be just as easy as calling Mississippi and registering a business as a PI? And then are we allowed to start calling people and pretending we're PIs? Could we do that? That'd be good. If we really need to like deep dive, we could be like, I'm a PI and I'm looking into Fast Eddie. Did you know he was fast?
I mean, I wouldn't feel real great about it. But yeah, I mean, you see, he's getting away with it. It's just that you got to sell. If you got a talk game, and most people don't question whenever you talk fast and stuff. That's how he gets most people. Most of the moms, they say the same thing about how they was scammed, because he like kind of bun rushes them and doesn't give them the opportunity to think before they send money, and it's too late. So you just got to talk real fast and roll out, and and that's really all it takes to be a salesman. I mean, come on, go to any car lot and you'll see he's taking notes right out of their handbook. He's a shitty car salesman.
I thought about that though today. That's literally how he is running his operation.
Absolutely.
And to me, that's not legit at all. You're finding a loophole to pretend to be something that you're not, and then using that label to worm your way in, to manipulate your way in. That's like taking a con and conning something else with it and pulling another con. And you can do this con for $25. Just go over to the state of Mississippi and register. All you need is an address. And then you would think too, you guys, let's be honest. If that's what you're really doing and you don't even live in that state and you're in the state of Florida and you're trying to find a loophole way to pretend you're a private investigator, and all you had to do is go to a state that allows you to be that private investigator and operate out of that state, and all you got to do is register for a business license and pay for that business license fee. This loophole allows you now to operate as a private investigator out of that state. But when you're living in the state of Florida and you're pretending to operate out of that state, and then you target parents and offer them a
Ambulance, Jason.
And offer them a business service,
and gives them a deal they can't turn up because it's a one-time fee, not hourly, which is unheard of in private investigating.
Right. You're witnessing fraud right in front of you.
He said it best on that interview that he's got on the from freaking 10 years ago. You can't con a con man, and he runs the gimmick. He's very honest when he says that. And then whenever you realize you've been scammed, he makes you feel like an idiot because, oh, that's your stupidity for not signing a contract and just doing it over the phone. It makes you feel like an idiot for going against all your gut instincts. And these moms are already down. So it's the most vulnerable state you could find a woman that's missing their loved one, which is usually their child. And how much more broken down could a woman be in that state? I mean, Ashley Easterling, for example, he got on there the other day, said she still owes him money. He's got a lot of fucking nerves. I tell you what, I dare you to go get it. She's waiting for you right now. I dare you. She's got it ready for you. Envelope sealed and all. Go get it. You know the place, Mississippi, where you got the business license? Go ahead. Go get it. Go ahead. And today's a year that Alex has been missing, by the way. So if anybody's, does the whole prayer thing, absolutely say a prayer for her and her family, just for strength and for hopefully some kind of movement with the case, because that's a year too long. She has all the evidence that she has and knows exactly the minute what happened to her son. That is a shame that it's gone on this long.
I would like to know how we can also help bring awareness and maybe spark that up too after all this.
Yes, but Red Horse, it's all verbal, and he goes on and brags about it because that's everybody knows it's the most impossible thing to do in a civil matter or anything in court, because as far as it's concerned, that it doesn't exist. I mean, you could go about it, but it's almost impossible to get anything to stick when there's nothing in pen and signatures and notarized, and
So there's no paperwork to lead back to his service.
Just to usually Cash App or Venmo and one-time payment.
So then I would assume he's avoiding taxes on those payments.
Absolutely.
If there's no form of contract or
Nope, because most of the time he doesn't. It's not even agreed on what the services are supposed to consist of, and he wiggles out of that.
Wow. So let me get it correct. You have a guy who has registered himself as a private investigator in the state of Mississippi because he can do that without having some kind of license or anything. But as long as he has a business
Yeah,
license
it
in
just has
that
to have
state,
an LLC. Yep, which is
an
$25.
LLC,
Mhm.
you can operate as a private investigator. Now, then what he's
Yeah, but
doing,
only in certain states that don't
oh,
require licensing, which I think there's only maybe 5, maybe 4. If somebody in chat might know more, but there's on there they are states, which just so happens to be the ones he ambulance chases in, that you don't have to require a license. You can get away with just the whole LLC, and I believe Idaho is one of them.
yep, yep. And then he, I guess, goes into these Facebook group pages.
Missing persons groups on Facebook, yep, and looks for vulnerable moms or vulnerable loved ones and gets in their DM, private messages them in all caps, with the call me now. Like, so their first initial reaction is maybe they know something about where my loved one is. And then once he gets you on the phone, it turns into the gimmick. Talk so fast and so loud, and they're already so vulnerable.
The salesman pitch kicks in.
Yep.
Okay.
And he overtalks them and kind of bullies them and tells them the whole he's only got 5 minutes before he's got 2 other people lined up waiting, and all he's got to do is, he don't have time to wait, that he's got other cases waiting. So you got to make a decision right now. Boom, boom, boom. And there's no time to think about it.
And then,
I send them a Cash App or a PayPal or Venmo, and then
it can turn in civil. So this is why nothing has happened legally.
Yes,
I bet you because they've went and talked to what he does to them as in a business sense, you would have to take it civilly, because if he is operating with the means of the legalities part, and he is a loopholing it, getting away with it, and he's laughing in everybody's face when he does get away with it, because he knows that if you want to do anything, you would have to do it civilly, because legally he is operating within the means of his loophole.
And civilly gets a little bit more on the costly side, so that's why we are where we are with most of the moms already sinking so much money into their missing loved one. They don't have it to sink into a case, and they're already so broken down because their loved one is still missing, except for Candace Howard. She's literally the only one. They don't have the just the fight. They're still fighting another fight, which is costly in itself. So that's why he gets away with it, because of the people that he's chose to prey upon.
Yep. And then they're probably also aware that he has nothing at all. And then going after him.
You're going to get all that money and win. And then you'll never get nothing because you can't get blood out of a turnip. He's literally got a vehicle that's not worth nothing.
And then trying to seize or garnish, you would have to go through Department of Workforce Services. You would have to find out,
and most of his money he makes under the table with Cash App and shit.
Like a judge to pull his wages and find out how to go after a garnish. This all takes time and a lot of money. And I could see why the parents, are like, screw this guy because he has nothing. But
they're still trying to find their loved ones, and that's their main focus. So that's why Candace took it upon herself to try to take it on so that, Ashley could continue looking for Alex. But, the financial thing is the whole other aspect of it is, because it's costly when anything's civil, because you have to bring your own lawyer, your own, you have to prove your case. It's different whenever you're being tried, there's no public defender and all that stuff. So it's definitely costly. But it's not like all the evidence isn't there. It's just a matter of getting someone to take the case, because there's so many different states involved with all the moms. They're spread out from all, one side of the United States to the other. And that's a whole nother thing, because you have to, almost everybody would have to come with their own lawyer and, and then kind of meet in the middle. And that's kind of, I think, why it's moving so slow. But as far as I know, that was what was in the works, was some kind of civil case action or whatever. Because I told Candace if she ever got it moving, that I would give my, they could use my evidence, because I've got everything screen recorded that he's ever said about you, Candace, me. I mean, any threat he's ever made to anybody, I have it. Repo guy.
And here's why it didn't move forward with anybody else, and I'll tell you. Because what he has done to the parents was just a business transaction. He didn't really go on YouTube and really commit the harassment that he has done to us, the focus that he's done to us.
Right.
So therefore, they really have no reason to go to the FBI.
And I think that's why they've kind of gotten discouraged from it, because they have, and they pretty much got told the same thing, that hey, that you'll learn next time that this is a bad mistake, but you messed up by doing this without any kind of contract, which they know, but you don't got to put salt in the wound, but he's really good at being, you know, a slime ball, because he's got the perfect scam, because they are screwed legally and civilly, but that doesn't make him any less of a dirtbag for doing that to those people, especially. It almost enhances it, you know. It does enhance it. Like, what kind of scumbag do you have to be to rip off kids and grieving mothers? Like, you should be so proud of yourself, and he is. That's what's so gross. He doesn't even use it for good, to like buy a house or anything that he can leave, you know, to establish himself. He gambles it away or snorts it up his nose. So it's like, all the way around, it's just fucking disgusting.
He is a master manipulator, American Honey, but we've talked about this before, about when people have that tool and they achieve that tool, they use it either for good or bad.
And he definitely
prime
uses it for
example
bad.
of what happens when you use it for bad.
Exactly. And you know, anybody can achieve these
He could
and
be a
master any
salesperson.
tool, but
Right.
that's
He could sell cars.
that's a tool that that's a very manipulation is a very dangerous tool.
And he's very a good, you know, salesperson as far as that goes. He could be really successful at a car dealership
Because
or
he'll
somewhere like that,
railroad
but instead
somebody
he'd rather
over by
scam
just
people.
keep talking.
Huh?
He'll railroad him over, keep talking. That's how he can sell them.
Right, and I mean, go to a car lot and tell me that's not textbook, a script written out of their book. So that's using it for good and using
Anybody
it for bad.
themselves does it that way.
You have to.
Yeah, exactly.
He uses his tool with lies and deceit, though. Okay.
Yeah, but he does it so loud and so fast that you believe it for a second. Every one of us,
And you
even
miss
here,
it.
are guilty of buying into Jim's shit at one point or another. When he was on Doug's, oh my God, you might as well have been spoon feeding it to me.
Oh
But
yeah,
it
I
didn't
thought
take
he
me
was my new
long to catch
superhero.
on. You know, that's the thing. Any amount of time and you'll catch on. But for that first month, oh my God, I was buying everything him and Ty Corbin was saying, because it was believable until it wasn't.
There was
And
one time
anytime you
Fast Eddie.
question them, they get so defensive and attacking. That was my sign number one. Okay, this is not normal.
There was one time Fast Eddie where I had a phone call with Jim months ago. This is probably about the first month I was talking to Jim, when I very first met Jim. And he was telling me that he used to have a pencil artist always check to see if he is being sued or if someone's suing him or blah, 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 blah. But he said something about Candace Howard one time. But he told me, he goes, what are they going to sue me for? I have nothing. I don't own anything. I don't own no property. I don't own no homes. I don't own nothing. So they're going to get nothing. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. I remember you were just on like Perplexed Cuties talking about like you lived in a gated community or some shit. So then I realized the dude was just all lies. And then when he came clean, because he was so scared, this dude's been facing this resistance for how long now? You'd think he'd get it through his head just to start something else. Probably because he can never come up with anything outside of his shit to come up with any kind of original content. But yeah, that's what he said. I own nothing. I have nothing for them to come and get. So then people weigh that when they're trying to go after him civilly. Then what are you going to come for? Nothing? But that's not what you need to. That's not all you can come for. When you start a class action, you can put stipulations. You can ask for stipulations that he will never get on YouTube again. He will give up his PI license. You can ask the judge to do whatever. It don't necessarily need to be about
never
money.
used the internet for anything other than to terrorize and scam people. So it would do the world some justice and the community some justice to just not let him get online. He's never used it for anything other than to rip people off and to terrorize people.
Right. So you can ask the judge to implement more of a cease and desist from what he's doing, all based off knowing that you can't take him to the cleaners because he has nothing. What are you gonna do? Take down the thorium or 230 or whatever that fucking shit is? You're gonna come for Kyle the Coyote children's book? Man, I don't even think I have the capability to write a children's book. How do I would even start that shit? Okay, children. I don't know what kind of Mark, what the fuck? You're into some weird shit. Children's books. Ooh, I just get the chills every time an adult fucks with kids.
Especially when he goes on there and makes it so clear how he does not like kids at all. It's like, okay, well, why are you writing kids books, Mister? Don't like kids and don't like kids. I mean, come on, look how he talks to other people that come up on panel about their kids, like Jim too. Like first of all, it's beyond weird. It's red flag-ish for sure. And when Jim takes these cases of these missing boys in the desert, and then you got this dude with freaking pantyhose on his face advertising for Kyle the Coyote missing in the desert, it definitely makes you take a double take.
The dude with
then
the
when you click on
pantyhose.
the fucking link on Twitter to the book, and it takes you to all this you-know-what porn, what the hell is going on here? But
This
we're
dude
the
is
freaking conspiracy theorists when we bring it to people's attention. What the fuck's going on here?
This dude is still playing character, knowing everybody knows his name is Mark.
Ty Corbin got on there and said, "That's a good one, Mark." It, like, come on, everybody knows, dude. Quit freaking. You're killing oxygen. You're killing brain cells by breathing in your own oxygen. Like, you're by all means, you're not very smart anyway. But hey, have it your way. In a fog machine in a closed off room, you're a fucking genius, my guy. You're a fucking genius.
Oh, it's the puffed up flex attitude with the mask on. Okay. When you see with the mask off, it's like the inflation goes
Pantyhose, and you see that white spotch on his chin.
and you're like, oh my God, I was fucking listening to this dude this whole time. Oh, it's funny. Okay, Mark. Yeah, he knows his chin will be the highlight of the live stream. People will be like looking at his chin going, I'm like, fuck did your chin go, Mark? Someone looked like it took a board and slapped your chin to the back of your throat.
So how's everybody been tonight?
Well, I'll start. I've been doing great. Had an awesome day today. Woke up to some funny emails. Came up with an idea.
I meant all things considered. How are you doing tonight? How are you feeling? Other than pissed off with all this.
Not really pissed off. I'm more amped up to find a solution. But how am I doing? I'm a little hungry. I need to. We've been into this almost 2 hours. It's 9:30 here, Utah time. I'll probably get off here in the next 5 minutes and go eat. Get some sleep.
Same.
Get everybody their keys ready. And go on this little journey tomorrow. Yeah, I'm amped up, little happy. Yeah, what about you, Alice?
She does that shit every time.
Fucking girl, don't you do that.
Tell me you don't give a fuck without telling me you don't give a fuck.
All right. We'll start with Kathy. Kathy says, great. She says, everything is good. Star, having a great night. She says, Lady Luck, I'm dying of oxygen. These thieves is for real. TLC, I know no man that pulls right out. I know no man that pulls right out. I know TLC, they don't. They just keep going, and that's how fucking kids get born. And one
Boy,
thing
I
leads
came into
to
the wrong
another.
part of that conversation again.
Yeah, there you are. Looks like Corey LaBreeze having a night of back pain. I'm sorry. 2 Advil might take the pain away.
Did you see what she said about Ed Hirschberger and Jim Terry being one and the same?
Jim Terry and Hirschberger?
Yeah, like they're a lot alike. That just kind of makes you think about what Dylan was experiencing is with somebody so overbearing like that. It makes sense of why he was so manipulated. Well, I mean, when you're dealing with a mass manipulator like that, makes more sense.
And somebody who's a controller on top of it.
Yeah, and a kid and Dylan's age, it would have been a walk in the park for him.
Right, exactly.
Taking candy, candy from a kid or giving candy.
Yeah,
whatever that
literally,
is.
exactly.
Oh, I could tell you some stories about my son. About you guys want to know the history with my son? Let's talk about it
Or
since
you mean the
since
real story?
since Jim wanted to
That's
bring it
all
up.
we had to do was ask?
Yeah. My real son, when I was you guys know about, my abuse since I was 16. I met this gal. My grandma came out one summer to hang out with my family. And my grandma took me up to this church called the First Assembly of God. It was a born again Christian church. And my grandma took me up there, me and my sister. And I loved it. I fell in love with it. I was baptized there. And I started going to youth night on Thursdays and then, youth day on Saturday. And then Sunday was church. And I think sometimes Wednesdays. I felt a sense of belonging because it got me away from my stepdad and what was going on there. I met this gal. She was 15. I was 16. And she was my first love. And vice versa. Both virgins. Met at church. And, that's when I found like the whole puppy love and never knew what love was until then. Her mom, also a devout Christian, hardcore, worked with my dad, my stepdad. She worked for Layton City. My dad worked for Layton City. And, I was a little troublemaker back then. I remember one time I took a BB gun to school because I was going to shoot a bully with a BB gun. And someone told on me, and they called my dad and my stepdad over the radio. Her mom hears this over the radio because she's got like the radio too next to her desk. That was embarrassing. Anyway, she got pregnant and we had a child. But before we had a child, let's see, my mom and my stepdad, she left him. They were getting divorced. I just came back from youth camp, a Christian youth camp. We both did. We were gone for the weekend. I came home. My mom's like, yeah, I left your stepdad, blah, blah, blah. It was the most happiest moment of my life. But then something happened between me and this gal who Jim is talking about with my son. And we just split. I can't remember exactly what happened. I think she got a ride home from some dude or something. I just blew up on her and she was like, okay, we're done. This relationship is done. And then I think I got a little bit too possessive at the time. I was 16. Was I 17 this time? Yeah, now I was 17. And then to find out she was pregnant, she's like, you don't need to worry about it. You don't need to be a part of its life and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what? First everything. Now that you're the first child, then you're going to say you're going to take it away. Then she put like a restraining order, so I would stay away. That is a crazy part of my life, and I was just a couple of weeks from heading out. I passed my ASVAB. I was signed up to go into the military. I was a couple of weeks from going out to basic training. I was just about to graduate, and she breaks up. We break up. She tells me she's pregnant. Doesn't want me to have anything a part of it. Her mom is just like feeding shit into her head. And then that's when I did a crime that started the ripple effect that landed me to prison. So I've never talked. No, I have. I talked to this son once. And he's been raised by another guy, which is cool. Much respect to that. But all this son has had was shit fed into his head by his mother, because we've never had like a full conversation, never talked to him. I think one time I tried to reach out to him and it lasted like 20 seconds. So I never bothered to reach out to him at all. And that's how that story ends. His mom, during going to prison, getting in trouble, he's growing up. His mom's telling him all this shit, feeding him shit in his head. He's a bad person, blah, 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 blah. So there's never been a chance for me to explain anything to him or have a talk with him. So then you have Jim sitting here saying, well, I talked to your son, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dude, you don't even know what kind of like emotions you're even stepping on. Thinking like he's going to get a reaction. And
the fact that's what he's going
I think
for.
I think I let that part of my chapter go.
Yeah, but it's still like it the fact of the matter is in his mind, whether it's somebody pretending to be him or not, in his mind, he's getting satisfaction out of you thinking that this guy that completely despises you and you've been at war with for 10 months has talked to a son that you haven't even spoken to because you have respected boundaries and the fact that, that his mom made that choice and he doesn't understand that you didn't have a choice. Well, who the fuck is Jim to go breaching that? And then now, even if he did really talk to him, that's going to make you look like a crazy person because now there's all of all people, Jim, the one that, he couldn't have been more of a trash talker. So now this son is just only hears bad things about you from everybody that he talks to. And, that's just shame on you, Jim, it's shame on you. And the only reason why you're not getting a taste of your own medicine is because your daughter is a minor and we have morals. That's it. Not because we don't know who she is and we don't know your dirty little secret about signing the birth certificate and hauling ass. But I would never do that to a child, even as get back, because I get no comfort out of making a child suffer to know the piece of shit her father is. She'll learn on her own. And that's not my place to do that.
Well, I think he found some kind of like satisfaction, like he was taking a jab at me, but it really wasn't.
He did, and that's sick. Because he could just be a man and take a jab at you in person. You've said toe to toe, come on, come up here, come up on panel. We can meet in person if that's what you want. You don't have to send your minions. I'm not sending nobody. I want to go one-on-one with Jim. He don't want to do that. He wants to go after your wife and your kid and then say that he's not a predator. Fuck out of here.
Well, this is how he does. I got big news, everybody. I got big news. Get up here, everybody. You ain't going to believe this. I was sick and disgusted and blah, 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 blah. And everybody get up here. I talked to Salty's son. Yes, I did. And I'm like, oh, this is the big news? I mean, did we go talk to your daughter? Do we need to hold a big show and brag how we just talked to your daughter? And your daughter says that you might be a big piece of shit because you've never paid $1 in child support. Let alone came and visited.
She went to the school that his mother works at, and they don't even acknowledge her.
But what about the other child, Jimmy, that you're not talking about?
Jimmy has the little boy?
Kids. Jimmy has two kids that he does not pay child support for.
Nope.
But he has the audacity to talk about me.
Yes,
God.
and he signed the birth certificate. Why sign the birth certificate if you're just going to weasel like that?
Well, isn't there like a Bible saying that don't cast the first stone or
yeah, he's just projecting
how does
everything
that
that he hates about himself. He tries to put onto you.
How's that saying go, you guys?
I don't know. I'm not very biblical. We've established that, but somebody in chat, I'm sure, is about to do it. 2 kids that he does not support financially or even acknowledge, which is way worse to me than even the money aspect. But you have responsibility to be that child's father. And you're not, and you're allowing them to be raised by somebody else by your choice. So who's the scumbag in the situation, Salty or you? Because Salty didn't have a choice. He tried and got the door slammed in his face. You ran out the door. So who's got the fucking character flaw here? I'll wait. Sounds like somebody that was willing to own up and man up and take on his responsibility at 16. You were a fucking grown-ass man when you bailed on yours, you piece of shit.
Well, then he's sitting there having a show about, me and supposedly my son, and then begging for everybody's money at my expense. That's funny. That's really cool. That's some great content. You're an original professional there, buddy. I ain't going to reach out to his daughter. I ain't going to put her through some kind of shit like that.
Exactly. And that's what makes us different from
And
them.
I don't even need to even go that far to even reach out to any. We called his dad to say, hey, we need to get a hold of Jimmy.
And it was a fucking voicemail. It was live streamed. It was like 7 seconds. Oh my God. That's harassment? Are you kidding me? Go watch the last 10 of Jim's shows and that'll teach you about harassment.
I'll just keep this about him and the people who keep involving themselves with him.
He's threatening to call
Robbie.
jobs that Salty hasn't even got yet. That's fucking psycho.
That's beyond psycho. That's lunatic.
And what reason? What, just because your butt hurt? I mean, that's a little unhinged. Calling unemployment, whenever that's not even a route that Mike would take, but just in case, you in your mind want to make sure that there's no way for him to make money and put food on the table for his family. That's fucking sick.
No. You know what's even sicker? Is that a word, sicker? What's beyond that is
more sick.
He'll go as far as trying to call your job and make sure that you get fired, and then he'll turn around and have a live about how you're not paying your child support because you don't have a job.
Oh my Lanta, I didn't know that. Apparently that voicemail that you left to his dad, that's what he's saying is you swatted him. What an idiot. Because the time the police showed up, that was clearly Sleeper Cell. It's still on his channel. He did it live. That wasn't swatting either. Because Jim threatened on live stream that he was coming to Oklahoma to slice his throat. So he asked for every bit of that. And that wasn't even swatting. But Mike never sent the police nowhere. What a dumbass.
I'll send the police to you if someone's getting ready to threaten and kill you, or you sound like you're having a mental breakdown and might need some help.
No, he said that when you left that voicemail, that you swatted his dad's business.
Oh, I didn't swat his dad's business. What is that when you swat someone?
Not that.
I think I called and asked for Jim because we can't get a hold of Jim because all his numbers keep going to like voicemails and stuff. Yeah. Well, I just got that text. If that was you that sent it to me. Hello, Lady Luck. It is good to see you. TLC, Beth Hammond, American Honey, I Like You Too, Racing Stars, Marshall and Daisy's Mama, Corey Labre. Is that how you say it, Labre?
Oh, don't make me say it so I can say it wrong. I have no idea. I said it a different way than you did, but we probably both wrong.
Exposing. Whoop, whoop. Mama Natalie. Red Horse. Mare. Kathy Waters. Bon. Star. Fast Eddie.
Smooth Eddie.
Jim
Smooth
Connington.
Eddie. That's his new name.
Smooth Eddie.
Yeah.
He is the Smooth Eddie. 333, everyone.
See, you don't even got to ask. It's not even, it's like the cult runs you. Look at that.
Gizzy Sue, Crazy Brat, Candy Rapper.
They're so brainwashed, they just do it by format. Could be worse. Oh, did you see the shit where he put the thing where you're really like a demon in disguise? That's why you do that thing with your fingers. You know, the okay or whatever.
That's like my okay sign, you guys. I'm
Yeah,
giving
well,
you
he
the
said it
gesture like
says 333,
everything is
but it's
okay.
really a hidden symbol for 666.
No, it ain't. There's 3. I'm showing Listen, it's like a 3, right? I don't know how you guys interpret it, but it's like 3, 3, 3,
I guess
3.
he's seeing double.
I don't know. Some people
He should put glasses on.
some people do it like that and like point it down, like they're like
Yeah,
using a
Eddie's
different-
doing it in chat. Look.
I don't know what that means. Something funny.
That's
With your- like
that's
your-
what he's saying, that you
with your
do that
Peter
because
Piper?
it's 666.
Oh, 666.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
what's
was
si- what
trying
is
to
6?
show it hidden because there's 3 with the fingers, and he had it drawn on a piece of paper and everything. It's a hidden symbolism for 666 because you're a devil worshiper.
What's 6 plus 6?
12,
What's 12 plus 6?
18,
What's 8 plus 1?
9.
9. As part of the 369, 9 would be the God number of how all this works. And it's not really like 666. And when you sum it all up, it comes back to 9. Part of the 369. If you guys know about the 369, go ahead and go
Like the group, the 36 Mafia? What do you mean?
no sipping on some scissor. Sip
Lolly,
sipping on some
lolly,
scissor.
lolly. Let me- What's the other one?
When I say weak ass, you say bitch. Weak
Hey,
ass
that one's
bitch.
very fitting.
Weak ass bitch. I grew up listening to 36 Mafia. Hey, that is so. If you really think about that too, that's some
J
shit.
Fly.
The whole 3 sticks. Okay. Oh snap! A lot of coding going on.
Oh shit!
It's the
Cousin.
Matrix. It got you fast, Eddie.
Got you now.
Got you guys. It's all a Matrix. Yeah, there's
It's
a
all been just a
369.
big illusion. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Then there's like 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8. Those would be like your sheep. This 369 would
Lady
be like
Luck said
the awakened ones. I
867.
guess I don't know how they interpret that Tesla
Lady Luck-
shit.
She said 8675309.
86753. Hey, you know what? We should call it. Does that still exist? What's the area code?
It's not enough numbers. It's missing a number. Out of 1.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, that's only 7. We need 3 other digits.
Oh shit, cousin. 333.
333-867-5309. You think that would really work? Let's give it a try.
You gotta say do do do.
333-867-5309. All right, here we go.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed.
Damn it.
Eddie
Okay,
said
then.
415.
You want me to do 415, Eddie? 415-867-5309.
Gizzy Sue said that's my number, Lady Luck.
Who am I calling? It's San Francisco, you guys. Oh, shit.
What the hell?
That's the alien hotline. You guys speak that kind of
Fucking
language.
Eddie.
Robotics only.
Leave it to fucking Eddie for you to
He
call
just
the
made us
damn-
call it. He probably made us call the AI machine.
Yeah. The Men in Black.
Yeah. Try 714.
510, he said. Well, I ain't listening to you no more, Eddie. You don't have us on the damn
867.
FBI watch list.
5309. Garden Grove, California.
Welcome to Verizon
Why you know all these area codes in California?
Dialed. Please.
He said that's Oakland.
867-5309. 510. We got a 510.
Yeah, that's Oakland.
That is Oakland.
The subscriber you have dialed is not in service.
Fuck.
If you feel you've
Damn it. We really need to get this number and secure it somehow. I'm just going to call 867-5309. It's China.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
It goes to China. I'm not even kidding you guys.
Including the area code.
Oh shit, they got your information now.
Look.
Call cannot be completed as dialed. Please hang up and redial the number.
China.
The area code. Announcement 5.
What the fuck? It's a conspiracy.
Verizon Wireless.
867-5309 went to China. I'm glad that didn't go through. Can you imagine that phone bill? Verizon don't fuck around. When I called Pencil Artist in New Zealand, I got like a $300 phone bill. And it was only for like a 20-minute phone call. All right, who can we use? So who's the person involved in the 8675309? Is there like a name? I know it's a song, right? Yeah, I know it's a song. 8675309. Yeah, something like that. But they never gave out the area code, but it's got to be a California area code, right? Did they sing the song in California?
Because they didn't want to get sued for doxing.
Damn it. Las Vegas. John Cougar.
Who's Ricky?
Jenny.
I'm so confused.
The person at extension 4047 is not available.
So we just got to call and ask for Jenny. That's what we're doing, right?
Reed, IYQ2's coming.
Press 1 now to continue this call in English.
Oh, okay.
Para continuar en español,
Oh, Tommy Two-Tone was the artist. Gotcha.
Jenny.
Press 1 now to continue this call in English. Hello.
Hi.
Please listen carefully as
Okay.
the number you've dialed may have changed.
Damn it.
Calls are recorded for quality assurance. Press 1 now to continue in English. To disconnect.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
Well, that's just waiting too long. We'll try another one. We'll try 704. Can you imagine living in a place called Gastonia? Gas. Hello.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, is Tommy there?
Tommy gave you your test head. The guy named Tommy gave you this number. You thought it was his number, huh?
Yeah, Tommy.
Tommy Two-Tone?
Yeah.
Tommy Two-Tone, he's not around. Jenny's 65. Everybody's gone dead.
They died already.
Everybody's old. Everybody's old. 1981 was a long time ago.
Damn it. So I'm late to the party.
Damn it. I feel it.
Oh, well. All right.
Oh well.
Well,
Later on.
have a good one. Bye-bye.
He said they're too old. How many times has he got that call?
Score. That was
I can't
fun.
believe he said Tommy Two-Tone. He's old. He's old. He don't have this number no more.
Oh, that was a good
shit,
one.
cousin.
Yes, absolutely. Ooh. Huh. My cheeks hurt. Uh-oh. What's this? Oh, damn. So I got a text message back from someone else that we called. They're like, yeah, that happened in 1981, a long time ago. Jenny's no fun anyway. Oh, snap.
Oh shit, cuz are they even still alive?
That shit was funny though. We should do another one, right? Let me think about who can we
Yeah,
I
he
need
was
another-
a good sport considering it's midnight where I'm at.
Oh, snap, my bad. That was like in Gastonia too.
I like you too said these are all
Press
numbers on
1
Google.
now to continue this call in English. Press 1 now to continue this call in English. Hello. Please listen carefully as the number you've dialed may have changed. Calls are recorded for quality assurance. Press 1 now to continue in English.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
That sounded like call center Edwin.
You know what it sounds like? To me, it feels like I'm like in a matrix and I'm like calling something that's just all like all weird.
That sounded like Eddie.
Because it feels like I just called this same. I just got that area code right from I Like You Too. And I feel like we're just calling the same script. That's weird. Where nobody answers. Dun 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 dun. All right, we'll get one more shot.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Nope, not that one. That didn't work. I Like You. 2. This person's texting me now, like with the old lady dancing at the crossroads.
Oh, cheese and rice, Eddie. I Like You Too said 717.
I just sent one of those people that we tried to talk to about Jenny. 1981, with a long time ago, Jenny's no fun anymore. So I sent and then they sent me like a GIF of Jenny dancing on the crosswalk here.
Are you talking about Jenny from Forrest Gump?
Dude, no, they sent me a GIF of like some lady dressed in like a blue. Here, I'll just show you. I'll show you. Check it out. Oh, I gotta scroll it down. Hold on. This is what they sent me. Look, I'll click the GIF. Does it dance if I click it? Let's see. Dance, monkey. Oh, here it goes. Check it out. This is what they sent me.
Oh, maybe Jenny's mom's got it going on.
Jenny's mom's got it going on. So I sent
Tommy Two-Tone and Jenny.
Yo, I sent back. I said, "You are on a live stream. Laugh out loud." Oh yeah,
I think it's Lady Luck. Look. She said, "All salty, I'm no fun."
What?
Jenny's no fun.
Can you imagine Lady Oh, Jenny. Oh, yeah, I get it now. Jennifer. Jenny.
fucking dork.
So this person, check it out. This person's like communicating. This person just sent the same damn dancing. Check this out. No, I'm watching the Avalanche game at a bar. How's Utah? What goes on? What goes on there?
Oh, is it from the dating site?
No, it's 867-5309 number.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. It's the person on.
They have gifts and wherever the fuck you said it was.
What the fuck did you guys send me? 704?
What did you say it was? What country?
704.
They're letting you know they still got it.
Still got
Even
it.
though they're old.
Dude just be chilling at the bar. He's like, hey, I bet that person gets a lot of random text numbers and phone calls because they have that number 867-5309. That'd be an awesome number to have. What's your number? 867-5309. That sounds like a song. I know. 867-5309. Do you know how many people called that number? You know, who else used that tactic, that same sales tactic? I think Mike Jones and a lot of other people did. They put their phone number up. Go see what the Hive is doing. Should we jump in there? All right, let's jump in there. Let me turn on screen share. Go to Queen Bee. And Q. Oh, is it the Hive? Hey, where's she at?
She was live. I don't know if she still is. That's what she said on the phone.
Hive, yeah, she should be live. Let's see, she live. Hive.
I think that's what she calls her. Like how where the Salty Crew, she calls them like, come chill the Beehive or something like that.
Oh, she is live right now at the Hive. Sign in to confirm your age. Damn it. Can't do that. I can't do that because it won't let me access Google. Shit. Can't watch it. Isn't that a bitch?
Why? What do you mean? Why is Google being a bitch?
I'll show you. I'll just walk you through it. You know, this is what sucks about being banned.
So switch to another email, you dick with ears.
Fuck, that's so much work, yo.
Yeah, I know. It puts into perspective how much effort these trolls put into it, though, because it is a lot of work. You have to get a whole new Google, a whole new YouTube, you know, and remember the password. You had me at remember the password.
Yeah, so I shared it with you. You can see. Sign in to confirm your age. You can see everybody in chat. God, I want to jump on. I wonder if I could jump in. I bet you we could jump in.
Lady Luck in the house.
Hello, Salty and Kylie. It's Jenny.
It's Jenny.
Yep.
The real Jenny.
The
Look,
real Jenny.
I'll go to sign in. Unable to access Google product.
So that imposter needs to stop texting you.
Damn it. that sucks. Hello, Jenny.
Hello, Salty and Kylie. So everyone's saying that's old. That's old.
What?
The
What
song.
is that song?
When you ring them.
Tommy?
I remember it.
I love that song. Do you like that song? Should we listen to it?
Yeah, why not?
Go to pull it
I
up.
mean, I'm gonna get struck anyway for anything, so I don't care. I'm a rebel.
She just played like 40 minutes of songs yesterday.
And I did it again today.
Fuck.
Fuck it. Rangers got me feeling like the Black Screen Bandit.
What's that?
Yeah, I saw
Tommy?
that when that went down.
Yeah, it wasn't the one I thought it went down for, though. It wasn't even I thought it was because of the one about Biden. It was the Beatles song that it went black screen for. So I had to take that one off the playlist.
Oh, God.
Some of them are like you can get away with it, and some of them are like immediate. Like Ranger gave me a heads up that pretty much anything AC/DC, like you'll get black screened like within the first minute and a half. And I've tested the theory. He's right.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
what if you're Australian and you like listening to AC/DC?
It's almost like I think whoever that has rights to it, like they have tighter grip on it, which is I guess maybe
Russia
Sony.
Russia ones will get you too.
Yeah, some of them I'll get the notification that they're partially blocked in certain countries, but for the most part,
Amazon ones like the Applebee's song. Holy shit, that would drop you like a bad habit.
it's a good thing I don't care about being monetized.
Okay, I shared it. I shared it for you. Is this the song we all thinking about?
I thought it was John Cougar Mellencamp done a version of that as well. That's it.
This is it.
Yeah, I know the first few bars.
Oh, don't do this.
So what's up with these people you're calling? Has sense of humour gone out of style as well, has it? As well as truth.
He said, "Is that pencil on panel? She's gonna kick your ass."
Do I sound like a Kiwi?
Not a Kiwi.
No, bloody oath I'm not.
She's not a Kiwi.
You guys remember the song now?
He's trolling. He knows I like you too.
Is that pencil on panel? It almost does sound like pencil, huh?
No, they don't. They're worlds apart.
I've got a lot of Kiwi friends. I was driving one day with my Kiwi friend in the car, and I said in the car, and I said to her, we were looking over at a boat coming in, and my other friends was going, "Oh, that stinks! That stinks! That smells like sheep." And I said, "Oh, it was just a Kiwi love boat coming in."
The car.
Yeah, the Kiwi love boat.
The Kiwi love boat?
Yes. That's a joke, a Kiwi joke.
Oh.
Because they got more sheep than people.
I think they refer to themselves as that too, right? Isn't that? I've heard somebody say they call themselves such and such from New Zealand.
That's it.
Kiwi. Yeah, I think it was somebody on
Kiwi.
Lincoln's channel.
Yeah, they call themselves that, but I'm
Kiwi.
definitely not. I've
Maybe
definitely
Tony?
not pencil artist.
So Kiwi is like a label. You're a label they call someone out there.
Yeah, if you're born in New Zealand. My neighbour here is born in New Zealand.
So that would be. So then you're a Kiwi, huh?
Yes. So we don't need a passport to go to New Zealand, but apparently they need a passport to come here. And we're just across the ditch.
Interesting. Gosh, the more you know. Kiwi. He said, "I got your number on the wall."
I hope not. I hope it's not a toilet door.
I hope not, but he said I got your number on the wall.
Stalker.
Oh my gosh,
So I was
you're so right. It goes even further to the stalker. I got your number on the wall. Jenny, I'm gonna call you. This shit.
so IYQ in the chat. Yeah, that's the thing they say about kiwis and sheep. I won't repeat it, but yeah, that's what the myth is, because there's more sheep than people. And the ditch is water, yes.
The ditch is water.
Yep. It's about 2 hours flight from where I'm standing.
Huh. Well, for me, I have to get off because it's 10:30. I got to get to bed. I got to go eat.
Well, good luck with everything tomorrow, Salty.
Well, I appreciate everything that you do and all the support that you've given and shared with us. And you always having our back, even if you're probably pencil artist in disguise.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm not pencil artist. Definitely not pencil artist.
Can you imagine having that kiwi? We can call her a kiwi, right? That's not like calling her like an offending name.
No, you can't call her a sheep effer.
Oh, we can't call her a sheep or a heifer.
No, a sheep effer.
Oh, sheep effer. Sheep effer.
Yeah. No, sheep.
That's rude.
Sheep effer. You sheep effer.
You don't call a kiwi a sheep effer unless you're on a black eye.
I can't call a kiwi a sheep effer or get a black eye.
That's rude.
Probably.
Oh, what if you what? Oh, okay.
That's bad.
Don't call a kiwi a sheep heifer. Okay,
a sheep.
I got it. So how would I know who's a kiwi?
Ask them to say fish and chips. They say fish and chups.
Fish. Okay, I got it.
And Kaylee Green Eyes was in the other chat earlier asking for a key for tomorrow as well.
Yep, everybody will get a key. I promise.
Yep, no worries. All right, well, have a good night, and I'll get going.
Yes, ma'am. Have a
You
good
too.
evening.
Okay.
Night.
Thanks for coming
What
up.
is it? Isn't it morning time where you're at?
It is afternoon.
It's afternoon. It's 10:30 here.
Yep.
So it's afternoon for you.
It's Friday afternoon.
Friday afternoon.
Yep.
Yes,
From the
Friday.
future.
Yep.
And it will be Saturday tomorrow, right?
That's correct.
See, so almost close.
Lady, look, Eddie wants you to say Eddie.
Yeah, can you say Eddie real quick?
Eddie.
Eddie.
Fast Eddie.
I could hear him like Quagmire.
Eddie.
Have we learned how to say caramel properly yet, or?
Caramel.
Okay, I've got to go. Bye.
Bye. Caramel.
Do you feel better, Eddie?
8675309.
He said, okay, it's not pencil.
Eddie. That was a cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mighty Mouse. Friday, here we come. It'll be a cool little event tomorrow. Saturday is going to be fun. Saturday, it'll be either Saturday or Sunday, whatever works out better for you guys. And then Mighty Mouse is going to give us a live tour of her area. She says there's swamp and alligators and big anaconda snakes and people that eat like catfish out of the...
And rednecks with mullets.
Yep. Yep.
I'm not kidding.
Are you really going to give us a tour, though, like for a few hours? Dude, I would be down for that. I would
Trailer
support that,
parks
too.
and Walmarts everywhere.
I would support anybody who does live tours and puts 6-7 hours into that. That's cool. I just like 333 walking down the street. I just like to see how everyone's atmosphere is where you live. I'm down to see a swamp. That would be cool.
Yeah, anything that's snow and canyon tough. It's definitely different for sure, but it's home.
And it's getting warmer.
It's hot as hell here.
Well, it's still like 38 degrees here. Really cold.
No, it's been running 100-degree real feel this week. 101, 102.
Oh my God. That's like sweating weather.
78% humidity. Oh, yeah. Just death to us all.
That is like death to you, huh? And I'm sitting over here freezing.
Yeah, we got the AC on 67.
We got the heat on to like 80. That's funny.
Talk about culture shock.
Talk about night and day. All right. Good night. Good night, everyone. Good night, Mighty Mouse. See you tomorrow. I'll get a hold of everybody early in the morning. We'll start sending out keys. Get the time going, get the channel going, get the adventure going.
Yep. I'll do a community post tomorrow, like so everybody can do like a last call if they, haven't got a key yet, to email one of us and make sure nobody gets left behind. Same way we did last time.
Thank you for your love and support and this continued way to stop this something with Jim. Yep.
Sometimes you gotta take a stand, even if you're the only one standing. But then maybe it'll give other people to have the courage to know that these dudes ain't nothing. There's no reason to fear them or be intimidated by them.
Absolutely not. We'll find out what happens tomorrow. All right, I'm out of here. Good night.
Yep. Bye.
Really taking over when I smoke it clover with my big guy toasted, lick that big and roasted.
Light it up, gotta hit that bitch again, ain't hot enough. Light it up, pull out that big, get your lighters up. I was out here front porch bicking, hit a flick, you know that clicking. Smoking drugs, not chicken. Taste your lips, that's finger licking. Sitting on the porch, feeling good, got me dosing. My body rolled up with a dro, so we smoked it. Gotta get that plug, fall in love when you smoke it. All your words be gone through the bone when you smoke it. Gotta flick that bit when your front porch blazing. Granddaddy perk make you feel amazing. Use that flame from the beck you raising. Go on and taste it. Gonna get you wasted. Gotta love that flick when you hear that click. About to get dope sick with your favorite bit.
Feel it taking over when I smoke this clover with my big guy toasted. Flick that dick and roast it. Feel it taking over when I smoke this clover with my big guy toasted. Flick that dick and roast it. Roast it, toast it, smoke it, toke it, crack it, roll it, inhale, hold it. Big blunt, blow it, burn it, stoke it. Ganja, grow it, dank and potent.
My weed real loud like a concert. Pack so strong when I smoke, make my lungs hurt. Little discomfort, higher than a buzzard. Bonded with the ganja cause we both came from the dirt. I'm from the dirt, it's out below the Mason-Dixon. Born and raised in Dixon, getting blazed, no brisket. Stay baked like biscuit, we taste delicious. My flower ignorant, smoke dank hibiscus. My blunt the thickest, just like my bitches. I take the big and proceed to flick it. Roll them extra large, weed extra sticky. Got an ounce of merit tucked in my britches. So sick when I spit what I rip with it. Flick wrist, make a brick, do a flip with it. Got the hook up like a date, can you get with it? I put the fire to the flame, flick a bit with it.
Feel it taking over when I smoke this clover with my big guy toasted. Flick that dick and roast it. Feel it taking over when I smoke this clover with my big guy toasted. Flick that dick and roast it.
Blue moon How I wish you could talk. I spent many nights rambling in your ear. Even though you're a glowing rock, I find peace listening to the critters move in the woods. If every human was a moon, maybe I'd be understood. Yo, blue moon, I wanna pour a tall glass of you to cleanse my soul of the trouble I've been and the damage I'm gonna do. Oh, blue moon, I wanna be just like you, so I can be lonely in the silence of space and observe this world of doom. Oh, blue moon. Red sun, you try to drain me of my vibe. I sweat my soul in Mother Nature's skin every second I step outside. And I gasp for air when the rays beam down. I look to you, but you blind me. But when you go down, the heat's not found, and I know my old friends behind me. Yo, blue moon, I wanna pour a tall glass of you to cleanse my soul of the trouble I've been and the damage I'm gonna do. Oh, blue moon, I wanna be just like you, so I can be lonely in the silence of space and observe this world of doom. Oh, blue moon, oh, blue moon, oh, blue moon, oh, blue moon, oh, blue moon. I got a lunar love, an obsession of the stars. If comets rain down on my one-horse town, I'll be sitting on the hood of my car. Oh, blue moon, I wanna pour a tall glass of you, cleanse my soul of the trouble I've been and the damage I'm gonna do. I wanna be just like you, so I can be lonely in the silence of space and observe this world of doom. Oh, blue moon, oh, blue moon, oh, blue moon, yo, blue moon.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God. One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Fuck Biden, bitch, you acting like a tyrant. All you do is keep on lying while Americans are dying. I am a Christian man, so I hope that God forgive me. But I gotta empty all this energy that's built up in me. Let me keep the blunt joke. Hell fucking no. Kiss my ass and walk up on the White House grass and tell you so, no. Don't think I'm playing Biden, you should be ashamed. But you ain't, cause you a coward. What happened to say the name, huh? What happened to the USA, huh? What happened to sticking to what the fuck you say, huh? Cause you don't do that, you say shit then switch it later. Not my
bitch. Everybody knows it and we're tired of your shit. Buying you a bitch, buying you a bitch. Afghanistan, blood is on your hand, every drip. Buying you a bitch, buying you a bitch. Even Harris said it, dog, you a fucking racist. Buying you a bitch, buying you a bitch. Wouldn't give a shit if someone said they found you in a ditch. Buying you a bitch.
Fuck Biden like my homie Burton said. You try that pedophile shit around my city, bitch, you end up dead. And I don't wish that on no people, but I think that you evil as hell. I don't know how the hell people still believe you. When you started calling shots, you said you wouldn't man they shots, but I guess you must have forgot because you out here taking jobs. But Hunter got a job, no, don't mind his laptop, and never mind he's smoking Parmesan, hoping it's crack rock. But then you got the nerve to threaten that your patience running thin. Your feelings mutual, Joey, about a fucking government. You counting balance on the tables, telling us it wasn't rigged. That you like it on your knees, so much suck a dick, motherfucker.
Buying you a bitch, buying you a bitch. Everybody knows it and we're tired of your shit. Buying you a bitch, buying you a bitch. Afghanistan, blood is on your hand, every drip. Buying you a bitch, buying you a bitch. Even Harris said it, dog, you a fucking racist. Buying you a bitch, buying you a bitch. Wouldn't give a shit if someone said they found you in a ditch. Buying you a bitch.
The Biden administration has become our domestic enemy.
Gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah. In darkness, world stops turning. Ashes where the body's burning. No more war pigs have the power. And as God has struck the hour, day of judgment, God is calling. On the knees, the war pigs crawling, begging mercies for the sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Oh Lord, yeah.
Cry for help. You don't know how you met me, you don't know why you can't turn around and say goodbye. All you know is when I'm with you, I make you free and swim through your veins like a fish in the sea. I'm singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. I'm not worried about the ring you wear, 'cause as long as no one knows, then nobody can care. You're feeling guilty, and I'm well aware, but you don't look ashamed, and baby, I'm not scared. I'm singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. Won't give you money, I can't give you the sky. You're better off if you don't ask why. I'm not the reason that you go astray, and we'll be alright if you don't ask me to stay. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. Don't know how you met me, you don't know why you can't turn around and say goodbye. All you know is when I'm with you, I make you free and swim through your veins like a fish in the sea. I'm singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. I'm singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. I'm singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. And if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me.
Down on the corner by the traffic light, everybody's looking as she goes by. They turn their heads and they watch her till she's gone. Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. Up by the bus stop and across the street, open up their windows to take a peek. How she goes walking, rocking like a rolling stone. Heaven help us, baby's got her blue jeans on. She can't help it if she's made that way. She's not to blame if they look her way. She ain't really trying to cause a scene, it just comes naturally. No, the girl can't help it. Well, up on Main Street by the taxi stand, there's a crowd of people and a traffic jam. don't look back, she ain't doing nothing wrong. Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. She can't help it if she's made that way. She's not to blame if they look her way. She ain't really trying to cause a scene, it just comes naturally. No, the girl can't help it. Down on the corner by the traffic light, everybody's looking as she goes by. They turn their heads and they watch her till she's gone. Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. Heaven help us, baby's got her blue jeans on.
What's wrong with the world, mama? People living like they ain't got no mama. I think the whole world's addicted to the drama, only attracted to things that'll bring the trauma. Overseas, yeah, we trying to stop terrorism, but we still got terrorists here living in the USA, the big CIA, the Bloods and the Crips and the KKK. But if you only have love for your own race, then you only leave space to discriminate, and to discriminate only generates hate. And when you hate, then you're bound to get irate. Yeah, madness is what you demonstrate, and that's exactly how anger works and operates. Man, you gotta have love just to set it straight. Take control of your mind and meditate. Let your soul gravitate to the love, y'all.
People killing, people dying, children hurt and you hear them crying. When you practice what you preach, and what you turn the other cheek. Father, 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 help us, and some guidance from above. These people got me questioning, where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love?
It just ain't the same, always in change. New days are strange, is the world insane? If love and peace is so strong, why are the pieces of love that don't belong? Nations dropping bombs, chemical gases filling lungs of little ones with ongoing suffering as the youth are young. So ask yourself, is the loving really gone? So I could ask myself, really what is going wrong in this world that we living in? People keep on giving in, making wrong decisions, only visions of them dividends. Not respecting each other, denying thy brother. A war's going on, but the reason's undercover. The truth is kept secret, it's swept under the rug. If you never know truth, then you never know love. Where's the love, y'all? Come on, I don't know. Where's the truth, y'all? Come on, I don't know. Where's the love, y'all?
People killing, people dying, children hurt and you hear them crying. When you practice what you preach, and what you turn the other cheek. Father, 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 help us, and some guidance from above. These people got me questioning, where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love?
I feel the weight of the world on my shoulder. As I'm getting older, your people get colder. Most of us only care about money making. Selfishness got us following the wrong direction. Wrong information always shown by the media. Negative images is the main criteria. Infecting the young minds faster than bacteria. Kids wanna act like what they see in the cinema. Whatever happened to the values of humanity? Whatever happened to the fairness and equality? Instead of spreading love, we're spreading animosity. Lack of understanding leading us away from unity. That's the reason why sometimes I'm feeling under. That's the reason why sometimes I'm feeling down. It's no wonder why sometimes I'm feeling under. Gotta keep my faith alive till love is found. Now ask yourself,
where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love?
That's all we got. One world. And something's wrong with it. Something's wrong with it. Something's wrong with the world. Yeah, we only got one world. That's all we got. One world.
I was made in the USA, land of the what, home of the what. It really don't feel like that these days. Y'all following sheep, I follow my gut. I will not comply with these mandates. Y'all do what they say, I do what I want. Better step up before it's too late. You know where to find me, I'm up in the front.
What you turn on the news is useless. I feel like I'm about to lose it. I know the Biden that ain't clueless, but they know what the hell they doing. I'll never comply, They gon' have to come and shoot me. I never comply, I'll tell them goodbye. Die fighting for the movement.
What if people would've listened? How you like the cost of living? How that inflation hitting? When you make all that money, then gotta go spend it. How you disagree with my last song? How you breathe with that mask on? BLM was for the propaganda. Why cancel culture ain't last long? It was all a distraction, just some manipulation through the media. Different channels, same narrative, same script they've been reading deceiving you. How the mandates been treating you? Still believe all that shit that they feeding you? We being ran like a communist country. What you expect? Just look at who's leading you. I make music for military-minded mother who ain't backing down. Why these crooked politicians caught in public only get confronted, not smacked around? And how the hell are y'all not in jail after all the evidence that's been found?
When you're part of the plan and you push the agenda, I guess anything is allowed.
I was made in the USA, land of the what, home of the what. It really don't feel like that these days. Y'all following sheep, I follow my gut. I will not comply with these mandates. Y'all do what they say, I do what I want. Better step up before it's too late. You know where to find me, I'm up in the front.
What you turn on the news is useless. I feel like I'm about to lose it. I know the Biden that ain't clueless, but they know what the hell they doing. I'll never comply, They gon' have to come and shoot me. I never comply, I'll tell them goodbye. Die fighting for the movement.
I don't agree with this, I know you seeing this. I know what freedom is, I know what scheming is. This ain't America, look how they treating us. It's like the government really want people to stop. Epstein was executed in a cell where the Maxwell case was muted. Your favorite celebrities you think are heavenly really ain't nothing but Lucifer's weaponry. And welcome to Hollywood, everything you never thought it was. You can have anything that you ever wanted. If you sell your soul, then you keep it anonymous. What they teaching y'all children in school? Obey what they say and follow the rules. Surrender your rights and it'll be cool. I will not comply, now what you gonna do? I don't really give a damn who I offend. Always something new, the people never win. Why they talking lockdown yet again? Who gon' really stand and fight until the end? Who really calling the shots and writing the words on Biden's little teleprompter? Telling him what he's telling us when he's messing up so they get him on. I was made in the USA, land of the what, home of the what. It really don't feel like that these days. Y'all following sheep, I follow my gut. I will not comply with these mandates. Y'all do what they say, I do what I want. Better step up before it's too late. You know where to find me, I'm up in the front.
What you turn on the news is useless. I feel like I'm about to lose it. I know the Biden that ain't clueless, but they know what the hell they doing. I'll never comply, They gon' have to come and shoot me. I never comply, I'll tell them goodbye. Die fighting for the movement.